Now that doesn't start the streaming. Oh, it does. Hey, Terry. Hey, Terry. Thought I heard Terry. All right, I have. Where did Terry go? Hey, guys. now. Chuck,
What?
you take it away, young man.
Oh my goodness. I get to take it away tonight? Well, Todd, we're 4 minutes before we're starting.
Yeah,
And I cannot believe that these folks in the chat, who, by the way, I don't have on my screen,
I'll have to get her to figure that out.
are actually seeing the body parts left over from your competitors. Todd has been busy thinning the herd, getting everybody.
I thought I had the hand.
The hand you cut off, the leg you cut off. Everyone's going to get a kick out of that one. Yes.
Yeah, but you're going to be able to buy the leg tonight.
I thought the leg was in the giveaway.
Not in the giveaway, no.
Oh, come on.
We still have static on my mic? I thought I cleared it up.
This is what Todd was doing earlier, by the way. Think of Todd's hand as being like this. He was caressing the foot. He gives the best foot massage, doesn't he, Scott?
Oh, incredible. Todd is so sensual and generous with his affection.
Scott literally couldn't tear himself away from Todd's foot massage tonight. Before we started, literally I had to separate the two.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
It's a beautiful thing. Absolutely.
Sometimes it's not about the money. It's about the perks.
But the money is good. The money's absolutely good. So if you're looking for an amazing foot massage,
foot massage,
and I'm not talking Pulp Fiction, throw Tony Rocky Horror out of a window.
Tony?
I'm not talking about throwing Tony Rocky Horror out of a window massage. I'm talking about the massage called Todd. Seriously, he's not busy during the week. He can absolutely give you a great foot massage.
Call
See
me.
the hands on that guy.
You should.
Is the sink still clogged?
Is the sink still clogged? I don't know. It really is a fabulous question. I don't have an answer to it, but here's what I do have an answer to. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun. We got all stuff that we're going to auction off. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to sell tonight. Because technically we're not allowed to auction off anything.
I just switched.
And we will, however, not have sync cams tonight. That may come down the road.
It's definitely a possibility.
Definitely a possibility.
You've seen the can cam. You've seen the fridge cam. You've seen the freezer cam, even though we haven't given freezer cam a name. You will not see the sink cam, and you will not see the, what do we call it, the bowl cam? Yeah, that's not happening. No,
did you get a tip, honey?
Oh. Yeah, she definitely got a tip.
She got a tip and a $10.99 in case anybody's listening.
The tip was stay away from this sale.
Is the outdoor lock?
There's too much good stuff
She said the sink
here.
is clogged and
Terry?
Absolutely.
You want to sit your hiney so we can start?
Are you done keeping Todd's seat warm?
Yes.
This is like the Oscars or the Academy Awards. Scott here is what we call a seat filler.
By the way, Scott,
keeps it warm.
Thank you.
Did you get your corned beef?
I did. Thank you very much. Last month, Chuck, you introduced me as a thinner version of Todd. But this
thinner
month,
version.
What was I
Thinner.
thinking introducing you as a thinner version of Todd?
I'm getting the hell out of here.
Here, that's yours, young man.
Have a great,
Yours or
have a
mine?
great best
That's
offer
yours.
sale,
That's
everybody.
mine?
Yeah,
And
I didn't order
we'll see you
anything.
again
All right.
soon, and
We'll get
Sire
yeah,
Todd
well,
will be
we'll,
seated
we'll,
shortly.
we'll get to this in a little bit.
Well, everybody knows.
We'll get to this in a little bit.
All right, everybody knows
Everybody.
the rules. Well, we actually got a bunch of new people. We're up to 930 members of our club.
We have a club? Is this like
the best offer
is
club?
it? Oh, I thought you meant like our tree fort. No?
Our best offer club.
All right then.
And by the way, one thing, since you have not yet established chat here, we got a super chat from our friend Stringer Films, $2.
Well, thank you.
I noticed very few clogged sinks in Bangkok. Stringer Films, $2.
You know what? Perfect. My landscaper just said he can do the job tomorrow.
You realize that they don't call them sinks in Bangkok. You know what they call them, right?
Receptacles?
Peter Pans.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what they call them. Yes. And I'll leave it up to you to figure out why they call them Peter
That's
Pans.
where you go
With-
tinkle, though.
Oh, look at you. Look at this.
I'll be here for at least 2 hours. I'm sweating.
Tinkle toes.
Try the veal.
Did they
Take care of
tip
your
you
waiter
well?
and waitress.
Me well.
Okay.
I got tips well all day.
Okay, so you're happy. No, you didn't. You said you only got 20.
That second party.
That horrible people. 20
Everybody
lousy
else-
dollars.
Everybody else gave me the max.
Okay.
Now, Angie, did you want to put a bid in
on the
on
leg.
this foot?
We're gonna make it into a lamp later.
Whose is that?
It's
He's dead
well,
now.
yeah, yes.
I'll tell you the story.
Same person who donated the hand.
Now, this is going to be in our later telecast, so you'll be able to bid on that. It's the left foot. Now, if the left foot's a good sale, we'll have the right foot, too.
If that's true. So
Good morning to everybody. We got a bunch of people watching.
PCB Junkie says, "Hey everyone." Phil says,
Terry just
"Terrikins,
typed in.
hello." That's wonderful.
Good night, Angie. Angie, can you... Oh, no, we can leave the back door open. That's all right.
Galaxian says, "Do we get TNT
No,
ears to wear to the club?"
What's
Absolutely.
that guy that comes here all the time? Pat may come.
He may. Pat may come. Anybody may show up. Who knows?
Well, it's 2 minutes after. We're going to start. What? We're going to start with the fastest finger. Here's the first item of the night. Now, listen, here's the deal. There's only 2 ways we're selling stuff currently.
What?
Fastest finger, which is like a buy it now, and it means the fastest person to hit buy it will get it once it appears on the screen. The button's not there yet. Or our regular best offer pricing. Now, a lot of you have already made bids already, including bids on the foot. Scott put in a bid for the foot.
I can't wait.
So anyway,
I can't put in a bid
you
on
can
the
no
foot.
longer make pre-bids.
No.
Once we start the show, the bidding is locked out, so you can't put bids on stuff in the show now. You had up until
Now I have to log
7.
in. Jeez.
You can.
I can log in and bid
Do you have a
live.
Super Pac-Man Jam?
No,
Connector.
absolutely
Now
not.
look.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, JAMA connector.
Yeah, it's the Burger Time one, I think. I think
is
it's the
it
same one.
Burger Time? I knew it was different than
I
Pac-Man.
think it
was
is.
Pac-Man.
You know, I think, I don't know. But what I do have is this beautiful, gorgeous, no problems dot matrix display. There's 0 burn-in.
Why are we not keeping
It's
it?
as bright as can be.
Why are we not keeping
Because
it?
we converted the game to a color display.
Oh.
This is the perfect one to put in your game that you have a color display in, but you want to sell it with the orange display and use the color display in the game you're buying. Or to put it in a game you bought from one of my competitors who put one of his crappy displays in it before he sold it to you. Here we go. Who will give me 80? It's got.
Oh, wow. Cuda
I couldn't even say the
sales.
price. Cuda bought it.
Cuda with the fastest
Now,
finger.
believe it or not, people that actually have that priced at like $400. Who would pay $400 for? It's just unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. Speaking
And
of
we probably will have one in the next sale. By the way, the next sale is not for a while. Our
Speaking
next
of
sale will be the
unbelievable.
second weekend
of June.
of June.
Yes.
June the 9th.
Yes.
That's going to be our next sale.
You
As a matter
realize
of fact,
you
Terry, open up
realize-
that button.
Put in a different offer.
Wait a minute.
$25.
I think
Tin
no.
Man.
You know what, Tin Man? Thank you for the bid of $2,500. I think that's
Wow.
fabulous.
I would take
Good
that.
for you.
2,500. I was well. Anyway, anyway, what we're going to do is we'll make up a bill at the end of the show, or later tonight or tomorrow morning. And I'll send you a bill for everything, and we do combined shipping. Nobody pays for anything yet. Wait until we send the bill. They'll never forget. Do I have that? Did I carry that over? I don't.
I don't
Terry,
think you did.
Terry, scroll down and see. Did I leave on the screen? We had the best 83 sale. See what's below that. We have the Chrome giveaway.
We do.
You know what? I bet you I never put it in.
Oh, we could just put Tammy's Retro Magic up there. That would be fun.
Wow, you just hate my daughter.
What? I love your daughter. She's wonderful. Tammy is amazing.
Yeah, Pitbull, I would be happy to sell your Stratovox and Crystal Castles PCB, but we split the money. So if it sells for $100, you get 50 and I get 50.
Plus a small handling fee.
And a handling fee.
Yeah, exactly. It's a small handling fee. Just a tiny one. Yeah, absolutely. Sell these things. Come on.
Okay.
Are they
Lethal
good?
Enforcer. Okay, here's the deal. This one is fully complete. It was marked bad. And the little 8 chip is missing here. Now, I'm not sure if that's why it's bad. The amplifier looks okay. This one is missing a chip, or the 2 socketed chips. However, and the chip that goes here is in a socket.
This has a
But
salvage.
the amplifier looks fine.
This has a salvage audio preamp and says bad. That's what that
salvage.
says.
Oh, it says salvage it.
That's what it
So
says.
apparently they were suggesting we
Same thing here.
take it out, but it does have that little chip in on the board.
And this one says bad. Garbage on screen, no tests, reset with bad graphics. But it looks nice and it's very clean.
And this one's this one also has the little adapter
Oh yeah, the
board
adapter.
on it.
Yep.
Anyway, 4 boards, one price. That Terry's already started the counter.
So Pitbull says, "I'll let you handle my small thing." LOL.
And he spelled thing fang.
Well, that's what he meant.
Is there a problem with
Yeah,
that?
hey, it's no, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Here's to you and your small thing.
That's my muscle. If you were any nice to me,
Yes.
you would have made me a coffee.
I'm gonna make you a coffee when I take this out after we sell it.
By the way, he's
Settle.
drinking from Tappers.
Yes, I am.
In Indianapolis, Indiana, there's a great bar called Tappers. There's 60 video games, all on free play.
Sold for $30.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And everything can go in the kitchen.
It's going in the
So
kitchen.
it's basically $5 a board.
Yes.
Look,
Going
and
in.
I hope
Now-
you make some money with this.
Now, while we were talking, and probably because we were talking about it, Pitbull says it's a big thing. I think it got bigger because you were talking about it.
I hope we're broadcasting in color.
I hope
it looks
so,
like
too.
color here, but now listen. Here's the deal. Terry found this. It's never been opened. This is the factory Sega seal. They used to give these packets out at shows. There's a whole bunch of these cards. Actually, I have a really good idea. I will put the OBS on, and Terry will snap it on. Okay. Now, it has all these little cards, and these have, when you open up the cards, they have suggestions to be a space pilot, to be a combat ace for Zaxxon. There's a subscription card to Star Trek Journal, which is bankrupt. They lost everything. And then there's advertising flyers for their next few games. Now this outside one, Sega Gremlin moves into new facilities, expands production.
Woohoo!
And what do you think of that? Unfortunately, this new facility here has been demolished.
Well, it happens.
It's gone. Rancho,
It happens.
they called it Rancho
Yes.
Bernardo. Anyway, it's very sad. 125,000 square foot to make Space Furies and Zaxxons. All right, Terry has started the countdown. I don't know how many flyers are in it.
No,
It's
there's
never been opened. You will be the first people to open it.
there's a response card in there, but
Yes,
you can't
the
really
response.
see.
My camera.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
she
a-
turned the camera off. Okay.
Like a
This is-
whatever that is, a
And
warranty
4
card.
seconds left. J.M. Ratkos is the high bidder,
Yes,
and
he
he
is.
just won it. Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you, sir.
That's awesome.
He's good to
Congrats. This doesn't have a number on it, but it's number 4.
Okay, number 4. Now, we have more pictures on the website. But this is something really neat. I think it is. And she never counted them. I asked her to count them. So I'm going to count them now.
Oh,
Chuck,
good.
may help.
People love when you count.
Chuck, why don't you help? These are little buttons. Most of them are brand new. They say kick, player 1, select club. This one says first player versus computer A. This one says fire. This one says grenade. They're really nice.
Did you see who had the highest offer?
This one, I put that offer in. I was showing people how it worked. I'm the high bidder on this.
I have 25 in my hand.
Okay. Okay. He has 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 35, 40. There's 44 of them. Terry, turn on the camera so I can show people.
Todd, folks
a
are
close
saying
up.
that they can hear your beard in the mic. You should have shaved today, you know.
They can hear my beard.
Yes, probably the scratching, you know. The stuff that Pat was complaining about earlier, how
Oh,
scruffy
Pat.
you are.
Well, yes.
Just kidding.
You're
Um,
sick.
So Stringer Films points out something important. Look at if you look closely, for example, if you zoom in on this, see how it says jump. Stringer Films points out they sell similar items in Bangkok. I won't describe for the audience what goes in the hole, but I think you can figure it out. Like, for example, there's kick, and look, like there's these actually come in handy. Look, in case you don't know what to do, that one says shoot, so that'll work.
Is there one that says stop?
This one says hit. Look, the
wait a minute. Here's
start
a good
action,
one. Rapid
fire. Well,
we could put this on
I haven't been able.
Muscle Steve.
I haven't been able to do that since my 20s. Well, who am I kidding? I can still do it. Phil says they're too. Phil says they're too small.
Start action.
No, as a matter of fact, your wife says absolutely not.
Well, we prefer
actually,
AC/DC. We prefer you to put these on your buttons of your arcade game. Start the countdown. Oh my gosh, Phil, looks like you're winning them.
This is.
Do you really need these, Phil?
This is what your wife says.
Phil, you won them.
One player versus computer.
Oh gosh, there's more.
Oh, there's more.
There's more. So there's probably 50 of them.
Oh, there goes one.
Well, Phil, these will work on
Put them on the Phil shelf.
restorations. My goodness, Phil. I hope you can use these, baby.
He can use them. He could absolutely use them. You know what else he could use? Assorted shifters. He could absolutely.
How ass sorted?
He could absolutely use some assorted shifters.
There was no sticker for this either, was there?
No, some clodhopper messed it up.
Okay,
but
we need to.
I'll take care of it.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay, we're up to shifters.
Assorted
and he
shifters.
said we're never going to use these. So this is it came off of a control panel that I don't know what it was. There's a piece of metal here that keeps it from hitting. I think if you loosen the screws, it has a switch on it. It's all metal. It's a really nice shifter. Okay. We also have this is a Battle Zone joystick. So this isn't a gear shifter. This is a Battle Zone. And it still works. I can hear it. So, a Battle Zone. This was, we think, new because it has the HAP control sticker on it. It still has the plug on it. And this one's an unusual one. The middle position is dead. And if you go down, it pops up. If you go up. This would work on a pinball high speed.
Are you sure?
Yep. Because you shift down and you shift up. And middle is nothing. So when you shift up, it hits the switch. When you let go, it stops. So this might be very usable. Koopa Sales has said that.
Kuda
here.
Sales.
Kuda. And lastly, I'm pretty sure this is a Galaga. And Kuda bought all four for $15.
Woohoo!
All four.
Sold!
Yeah, all four.
But
I didn't think they would. I thought they'd sell for a lot more, but
you know what?
that's what the show is. Terry, how many are buying? Or how many are watching?
No one's buying. But I will say this, Richie Skulls is correct. This is like a late night infomercial fever dream. Absolutely. You ever have one of those late night fevers?
He loves TNT. He's just playing.
Well, he's lying, but you know, it's nice of him to lie.
Actually,
I'm okay with that.
I have.
It's a beautiful thing.
Is the static still? Do I still have static?
You know, can I just point out, it's a lot easier.
Do we have another, Chuck?
Yes.
Can you see if there's another
microphone?
Not necessarily. I'm going to try the this part.
You mean the part that gets close to your mouth?
No, the other. I think it may be the transmitter. And Chuck, you can talk while I.
I'm going to talk. I was about to say, you know, it's a heck of a lot easier to take care of this stuff when Tony Pulio is here, and we're missing Tony tonight. But that's okay. It kind of is what it is.
I meant to read to you a letter.
It is what it is.
Okay, now.
Let's see if that's any better.
Okay.
Unfortunately, even if it's better and people can hear you better, Todd, they can still hear you, and that's the problem.
Well, now we'll know if it's the transmitter or the mic.
Well, that's true. Or it could be the user. You ever think of that?
Is it clearer now?
All right.
Okay, then it must be the transmitter.
Must be.
Let's send that transmitter to Jeff in Ohio.
We could, or we could send it to Phil, or we could just put it on his shelf. Todd, what are these?
Good. These are power supplies.
Whoa, look at that.
Now, here's the deal.
There's a deal here?
Is this a fast? Okay, this is a fastest finger.
Yes, it is.
Now, here's the deal. I'm going to go through them. We
JM,
have-
I'm sorry to hear that.
This is a 3-voltage screw terminal. They all work fine, okay? These came out of class of 81s. They're like new. They're 2-voltage power supplies. 5 volts and 12 volts. There's no... Oh, wait a minute. I'm wrong.
No, you are incorrect, sir. I can see that from here.
Errors a go-go.
Errors a
Oh, no,
go-go.
no. Wait a minute. There's 5 volts and minus 12 volts.
Oh.
And then 12 volts. That says 4 amp. Yeah, you know what? It's all 3 voltages.
See that?
I'm wrong.
You are wrong. I could have told you that.
Okay. There is like an X-Men style, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle style. We call it the 12
It's all
pin
nice and clean, too.
power
Look at that.
supply. Yes, I had them blow them out.
Yeah, I see that.
You know what? That one boy is good for blowing.
I don't want to know which one it is, but thank you.
I just went through a list.
Now, lastly, this was in a cruising or something. This is like brand new. It's a Power Pro, and I think it was purchased recently, but it has one issue, not with working.
It says good.
It does. That's Kurt scratchings. I was trying to see when it was made. Anyway, here's what they did. It does go to a switch, an on-off switch. This was a cable not used. The wires here can be reconnected. They were cut because it only used 12 volts, 5 volts, and the weight.
Look at the best part about this. Manufacturing date, 1901.
That was a prototype, Chuck. It was the first ever.
It actually says
Arcade
1901.
Anyway,
That doesn't really help us. Maybe that's
Anthony
the problem.
does say blowing is a skill in itself.
Yeah, and Anthony, if you're looking for some part-time help, Todd's willing to hire you. And I'm just going to leave that right there. Todd goes to the warehouse every day
All
to
right.
get blown off by his
Here's
air
the thing.
compressor.
Will anybody please give me $40
sold. Agony
Ranch.
Ranch. Woohoo!
Now we will pack. Once again, don't worry about paying yet. We will pack and send you the best price. Even if it turns out costing more to ship, you will never be charged more once we send you the bill. And in many cases, we've sent money back. A lot of you will tell you we'll send back as little as $1. It depends. PCB Junkie is
Depends?
correct. The screw terminal, is that the name of the leather bar?
That's probably correct. What's next? Oh, micro switches.
Well, the leather bar in Philly is called the Bike Stop. And I actually had a booth.
I thought it was called the manhole. No? The
That
toolbox?
was New York.
Oh.
The toolbox.
The ramrod is
The ramrod.
The ramrod's one of Todd's
They were
favorite places.
well, yeah, I used to have my own cubicle. God, that's awful. Terry, turn on Mr. OBS. All right, here's the deal with these. These are brand new. Brand spanking new coin switches. They have the little roller on the side. You will have to put the wire from your machine, your game, on it.
What if
And
I
the
don't have a
little
wire?
locket And the little locket. Well, when they sold these things, we had tons of these. We've been selling them. This is the 82nd best offer sale. We've done more best offer sales than everyone else in the country combined.
You know why that is?
Go ahead.
Because nobody else wants to do this.
I know. Nobody's buying anything. Anyway, listen. We want to dump these. And Tin Man is willing to give me $15
Wow.
for all 25.
3 times the reserve. Look at that.
What was the reserve?
$5.
5. Okay. I don't even
If I
remember.
said he's willing to give you $15 and it's 3 times the reserve, what do you think the reserve is?
I don't know. It's too much thinking
I
today.
know. Speaking of thinking, Stringer Films points out Screw Terminal is in the Bangkok International Airport.
I like that name, Bangkok.
JJ Upright is looking for a 1970 Row jukebox. Yes,
I
Paul, I
have a
agree. It is too
19.
much
I
money.
have a 1983.
1983?
Yeah, but I don't have a. Anyway, we have a buyer, JM Ratcoast.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Listen,
Ta-da!
if you're buying these, please make sure you're making money. Do not do any mercy bids. Phil is notorious for mercy bids.
Do you know the only reason I'm not making mercy bids?
Go ahead.
Because I'm sitting next to you.
Oh,
I have the marquee Empire now.
oh my God.
Marquees in my garage.
Why are you buying marquees?
Because he enjoys them.
Okay, in the old days, a lot of you are not going to want to hear this about pinball in the old days. In the old days, I had a guy
you, Phil.
show up at TNT, bought everything out from Data East. He bought back glasses, all kinds of stuff. He showed up with a van with a whole bunch of stuff he did not want to sell because he didn't think there was a market for it. He sold me, he actually gave to me a whole bunch of wire ramps for Data East games like Laser Wars,
Laser War.
Batman, you know the wire habit trail, brand new, stacks of them. Okay, then I bought from him hundreds of ramps. Do you know that big giant ramp on Batman?
Yes.
I bought like 80 of them.
Wow.
Hook ramp. Did you get that?
I got a lot of Monday Night Football ramps, and the one that breaks on hook is the Monday Night Football ramp,
right.
but it's slightly different. But you can modify it to work on hook. So I had a ton of them. I had 3 roller disco, the whole tire roller games, the whole tire ramp, that top thing, but 3 of them, and there was amazing. There was all this stuff. Data East Laser Wars, the little the iron cannon ramp, tons of stuff. I sold a lot of them to Marco's Specialties. I didn't actually sell them. We bartered because I needed displays for my shuffle alleys, the new LED displays he was selling. So he bought 4 pallets of ramps from me. He has since sold them all. There's nothing left. He said they're too close to my face and he can count the nose hairs.
Well, and Phil has
Running
fallen
close
asleep.
For Sire's story time.
Phil has fallen
Anyway, these are from
asleep.
the
Sega.
deal. These are from the brand new drop target banks that we've needed some parts off of over the years. And Kurt says we're never going to get rid of them all. This one is perfect. Everything is here.
Yes, it is.
Brand new. Even the brand new drop targets. Okay? And the bar, you can't buy this bar, and it gets elongated in the corners. Nobody sells the 5-gang drop targets. So this one's perfect. The switches are brand new. The targets are brand new. This one is the same way, but it got a nice bend in it.
Oh,
But I
see.
think it could be bent
Yeah,
back.
definitely.
So you're going to get 2 brand new Data East drop targets.
And
Now,
the coils are good, right? They
the
look
coils are brand new.
Yep. Cool.
So the coils have a value. This bar that resets has a value. The drop targets have a value. And it has switches, so you could part it out. The Countdown, Phil has now purchased them. Phil does a lot of his own restorations. So, Phil, you are now the owner, young man.
See what Chris said, Todd?
Go ahead. Let me see. Tell Phil to wake up. He
Yes.
just did.
And as Stringer Films pointed out, there's plenty of elongated items in
Yes.
Bangkok.
Chris Franchi is our incredible pinball master.
Amazing.
As a matter of fact, I have to show you something that I got, not from Chris. Who gave me those? Was it Chris? I want to show you something. I'm very proud to have them. Could you hand me that poster right there?
I can. You're talking about GTF, right?
Yes.
I knew you were.
One of Chris's amazing jobs was this. This is not for sale, but Chris has signed it, and it's just stunning.
It is amazing.
Chris has signed it in his beautiful handwriting. You know, Chris's handwriting, this is more like calligraphy. It is just so beautiful. It's actually a work of art just by itself.
You said it was like graffiti earlier. What are you talking about? Now it's calligraphy.
Whoa. I said a fancy word. I'll bet half the people are looking that up.
I bet half the people
Chuck
have
is
stopped
making
paying
my
attention.
job easier. I love my Chuck.
Love you too, buddy. Love you too.
Anyway,
Coin entries.
a lot of these are metal and some of them are plastic. These are for various doors, like this is plastic. Oh, Brad, you bid wrong. Okay, do you have? All right. So Terry Terry knocked off your bid, Brad, because you said 345. Who was that?
That was Angie coming back to get her phone, which has been sitting here for the
Oh,
last 20
Angie.
minutes.
I just got home. I ran to get smokes. Went home. Like,
I've been calling you, haven't I?
I know.
You know, Angie, you're lucky. I don't take this and give you a good kick.
I sent a text to all your friends. Hope you don't mind.
By the way, we looked at that album, the folder that said "Don't look," and
you know
I
what,
can't.
Todd? You did look at my text that one day.
Is there a problem with that?
Hugely. This is why I usually
You leave the
go-
phone. You leave the phone around. I will look
Oh, really?
with these
Wait.
eyeballs.
Hold on.
I did like that one picture you
put-
took of me when I was
putting-
bent over.
Putting my phone away. That's all I need.
You know, I have a huge hiney. Anyway,
No.
there are
think?
15 of these. Oh, these are both metal. These are plastic. Third plastic, 4 plastics. It looks like there's 4 plastics. No, 5. There's 5 plastics out of the 15. And then there's... So we have a price of $30 from Nicodemus for the 15.
Nicodemus.
So that's $2 each. That's a good price.
These things are not easy to find, are
That's correct. Especially for the older doors. And it looks like Nicodemus is going to be
Nice.
the winner.
Nice pickup.
You know, I sent out my... If you're here because you're on the on my mailing list, we have 930 people on the mailing list now. It's my largest attendance. I sent the mailing out on Thursday. 3 have unsubscribed. No. Unsubscribed. So I take them right off. They're gone.
Yeah.
They're history.
I
They
meant
will
to tell you.
never be able to bid again.
I meant to tell you, Todd. I'm
Actually,
sorry.
they'd have to re-register.
I'm sorry I unsubscribed.
I know all 3 of these miserable people that unsubscribed.
Okay. They're miserable people.
They are.
You have coffee. I have coffee. I've been running around like crazy. You know what we need? We need some
Potty break?
No, we need some cookies.
Aha. Now, Pat, our resident Pat, has a friend at the Was Auto Center and collision repair. He's in Philadelphia. Mike Was.
Yes.
Very generously, he actually gave us more than this.
This is what's left.
We had 3, so he gave us 6 Girl Scout boxes. That's $5 each. And I think it's his daughter that's selling it. Very generously gave it to us. And he does collision repair, mechanical repair.
There's the open one.
And yes, this is the open one. These are, of course, the amazing peanut butter. Of course, the problem with Girl Scout cookies, when Terry was selling them, the box was a lot bigger. And they were $3 each. And then when Tammy was selling them, and then when Terry was selling them, they went up to $3.50, then $3.75, and then $4, and now they're up to $5 each. And the boxes are a lot smaller. There's less in them.
Terry doesn't remember selling Girl Scout cookies.
When Tammy sold them, Todd bought them by the case.
Yeah,
Terry sold them, he sent her out to do
That's
it.
right. Terry had to go out in the snow and sell Girl Scout cookies.
Uphill.
Both
I
ways.
sent her out. Well, honey, come back when you have sold all 200 boxes.
Hoops Groove says Girl Scout cookies are not cookies to eat. Well, not in the normal sense. I'm with you. Speaking of being with you,
But we haven't opened these yet. We'll have to try these.
why is it that Tony Pulio is not here tonight?
My beautiful Tony is not here.
Missing you, Tony.
This is actual wood. This came off the wall
Like knocking on your skull.
of a deli. And when Tony took it, the guy chased him down the block. Tony. No, he didn't chase him down the block.
Some comments in the chat. The Boar's Head ever roast chicken. One of the goat cold cuts. And getting your roast in the deli.
Well, why, if this is so great, Scott, why are you not bidding on the Boar's Head sign to remember that it's so gosh
Phil
darn
has
good?
put in another
Phil
mercy bid.
is bidding this to $15.
Wait, am I not the top bidder on this one?
Tin Man says, "Run, Tony, run."
Bidenomics, $5 cookies, but free sniffs. Wow.
Huh.
Top bid.
That's probably true.
Scott wants to buy it for $100. Says Paul. Oh, Terry, could you update the bids to $100? Scott P.
Well, we actually can't. Is it? Somebody asked me if we can change the
No,
bid. I
we
said,
cannot. No,
we can't. We can't change
we can
your
delete
password.
them. That's it.
We can't change your email address. So once you register,
Yeah, we can delete it and that's it.
we can change your address, but not your email address. So once it goes in. So anyway, Jeff is the high bidder. Oh, Jeff won it. Thank you very much.
Jeff, congrats.
And we will make sure
It's in great
that
shape, by the
Tony
way.
is treated at the next.
If he ever shows up again.
Well, Tony's going to come later this week. I am going to Disney World. I'll be filming arcades in Disney World.
You're leaving when?
Tammy and I are leaving on Thursday, and we will be returning Tuesday night. So we will be broadcasting from Disney World. I may do a live. We particularly want to film in Frontierland the gun range. They're taking apart. They're going to make it into a store. So do you know the shooting gallery in Disney World?
Yes.
It will be no longer in a month. So we are going to make sure that we do a video there to film the last time that will be there.
Todd, when you go there, by the way, a special request. In the game room in the park, in the past, they've had this specially modified and decorated Williams Indiana Jones pinball. It's a one-off. Maybe get some photos of that, or perhaps.
Yeah, if do you know where it is?
It was just in the game room.
I'll ask Tammy where it may be.
Scott Nicholson says, "I'm leaving for Disney tomorrow."
Scott, will you be there down there on Thursday? We'll be there Thursday through next Tuesday.
It's a long time to be in the
We're
world
we have
of
3
Disney.
days. We have 3 days in the parks, and then 1 day at a swim. One
I
of
will
the
be
swim
there.
things. We booked. I think only Typhoon Lagoon is open, or maybe it's Blizzard Beach. We're going to one of them, and
wrong with the
we
peanut
already
butter
have
ones?
the. We obviously, if you go to Disney World, just so you know, if you want to sit and eat in a restaurant, you have to book it like 2 months in advance. If you have any plans on sitting down, otherwise you have to eat at the fast food places.
Scott Nicholson will be there until Sunday.
Well, maybe we
You
should get together.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Scott,
definitely.
go
Send-
on my Facebook and we'll get together there.
Or send him an email.
Email us, but Facebook is so much easier. Listen, before you do the timer, all right, these are working Atari original joysticks. This has all 4 switches, and it still works. Now, I suggest you put a new rubber in it. This one,
You never want to
this
reuse
one has
rubbers.
all 4 switches, but oddly enough, they're micro switches.
I see that.
However, the flipper rubber,
Yeah, look at that.
did you know the center part that hits the switches is an actual flipper rubber? So this will need the flipper rubber to
Hey,
work.
Terry, did you see Jason's message?
And Todd, it's rejecting my offers.
That's why I told Terry. She'll take care of it. You keep talking about the gauntlet.
Terry,
Joysticks.
can you see? Can you look at Jason's bidding? Did you have to increase his bottom line? All right. Can you stop the countdown? Okay.
You know,
Chat the national debt.
Anyway,
did you notice that Terry's very, very good at what she does? All you have to do is say, "Hey, Terry, did you see the message?" And she's on it. She's amazing. She's wonderful. She's incredible.
this one works.
She's your
She's
productive
my girl. Now, this
daughter.
is the lower half,
The top 2
or the upper half. It doesn't have it. And Kurt went through everything. He says, Todd, I think we're cleaned out. So this is actually factory micro switches.
wow.
One micro switch is broken.
You mean that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that's got only half of it there.
Oh.
Todd, if you're going to the water park, be sure to post pics in your Speedo.
Well, here's the problem. If I do that, I'm going to frighten all the kids.
You're going to frighten the kids anyway. And your probie says you're not allowed near them. So.
Oh, I still have my ankle bracelet.
Is that what that is?
Rejecting at 90 or 100. What's his bidding? Jason, she needs your username for the website. What's the one you're bidding? Oh no, he said already. He said Nicodemus.
There you go.
I thought he said that.
Drazier, what time is it where you are, by the way? I know Todd's going to do the math.
It's 5 hours.
I know. I was buying time in the chat so we could get this thing done. Just like Paul, who points out, you once got a ticket for driving too slow in a school zone. Drazier, 1:30 in the morning is amazing, by the way.
Except that doesn't mean the time when you got a ticket for driving too slow in one of the rest areas.
I parked in the rest area, let's be honest, okay? I am the king of rest areas, all right? Just saying, all right? I always leave them satisfied.
Do you like mile 56 of 95?
I prefer mile 69.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I thought you'd like that.
That one has the extra holes, right?
Depending on what door you go in, yes, absolutely. Most definitely.
God, I'm glad this soars over the heads of the little ones that are watching.
Thank goodness. Just like the comment, cucumber hammock.
And Drazier said it's 1:30.
Nice.
Oh, so it's 6 hours difference.
Look at that.
Oh, that's the daylight saving time.
That's right.
Yep.
Yes.
Rejected at 90.
All right. Well, let's see if we can't get this
Jason,
squared away.
Log off and log back in.
Would you like another cookie?
I should.
You should. I absolutely.
By rights.
You should. You definitely should.
By rights.
You definitely should. Look at them. These look good. I don't know them.
And some delicious coffee.
And the coffee is fabulous. Yes, it is.
We're still waiting.
I'm trying to remember
Z80
which coffee
says we're better to watch
is.
this show. And Phil says it's right. I can do anything I want. Jason, any luck?
So this is what we're drinking tonight, by the way. The Awaken Class.
Awake in Class.
That's right.
It's organic.
Yes, it is. From Raleigh, North Carolina.
It's fair trade. And it's shade grown.
They are in Raleigh, North Carolina. They use solar power. They harvest rainwater and
What's
provide
his,
ample pollinator gardens for bees and birds. Cool stuff.
No. You should make it 20.
Welcome to Coffee Talk.
Make it
Todd
20.
Tucky.
Todd,
No, Takaski. The R and Force blend would be awesome.
And yours rejected too?
maybe there's an issue with the item.
So, hi Bernie. It's 12:38 in Dublin, Ireland. It's
Okay.
not England. Just an FYI.
Let me ask Jillian. What?
Try it and then I'll delete it.
I just tried. No, I tried to bid up to.
Can you try it now?
Try again.
Turn it off.
Yep, I tried 90 and 95. Hang on.
Oh, he got it. Nicodemus got it. No, it worked.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So leave wonderful Jilly alone.
Red. It's fine.
You turned it red? Okay.
Leave Jilly alone.
I won't bother Jillian.
Oh, you bother Jillian, all right.
Let me just tell her. Ignore call.
Okay, so Scott P. currently has the high bid of $100.
Scott.
I might get a game.
And Chris, there's no problem with knowing Girl Scout cookies by the color of the box. I think that's freaking awesome. Okay?
Well, we're going to have to try the green ones now.
We are going to try the green ones, if there are any left, because guess who has them?
Chris, I'm fat and sad. Okay.
Stringer Films is correct. The coffee would taste better out of the prosthetic leg. There's actually crumbs in the bottom of the leg,
Oh.
Stringer. There really are. Do you think I'm kidding? Look in there.
Well, I'm going to tell you the story of this leg.
Here's a story
Because there's three
about
more
a
of them.
prosthetic leg that was hanging out in a dumpster all alone. Actually, it was
they
not. There were
sold.
3 others.
Oh, they didn't. Can you start the timer then?
How many prosthetics legs were in the dumpster?
4.
Okay. And
There's 2 left.
Rejected 110. Jason said it rejected 110.
He did?
DMB ESQ22 says, hey guys, not bidding. Just stopped by to say hi and then retracted the message. Takaski, you're right. I probably should not be singing anything tonight. You're absolutely correct. That's correct. PCB Junkie, yes, they came out of a dumpster. Yes. So one of Todd's good friends apparently searches through dumpsters like lots
So
of
you
us
stopped
do.
and started it?
And he located not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 prosthetic legs.
I try now.
And apparently they belong to someone who is now deceased. And I guess the family was like, hey, what are we going to do with these things? Let's throw them in the
Jillian's not
dumpster.
there.
And he was good enough to give 1 to Todd. Because if you're going to give Todd something, a prosthetic limb
we're
is definitely
splitting.
what you want.
We're splitting the money. We're splitting the money. Jason, did it work?
Arcade Hollywood in the house.
No, I actually didn't. We never drank coffee. Jason said it rejected at 110.
Bernie, I've been
All right,
drinking
we're
coffee
going to go to
since
the
I was
next item,
16.
and then we're going to go back.
Probably something like that. Okay.
All right,
next
now we're
item.
back. Try it now. This is number 11. We had a problem before.
Maybe we need to skip over it and come back to it.
Right. Well, she skipped it and she came back.
Let's do this. Can we move on to 12 and see if we can take bids on 12? And maybe that'll tell us if there's a problem. We can come back to 11.
Can you bid, Jason?
I'm going to bid $10 more than Jason every time. Way to go, Matt. K9 Pinball,
yes,
we did.
You were late.
Yes, and we actually gave a huge shout out.
What?
We gave a huge
Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to come back to 11.
Oh, there we go. K9 just deleted the comment. Excellent.
We're going to go to 9.
Mr. Was.
Or 12. And then we're going to come back and see if it works. Okay. So we're going to come back to the Atari joysticks in a moment.
Let's try the group assorted
Now, we have an
joysticks.
assorted joystick.
Give me my list.
A whole bunch of them.
Yes, we do. Look at
We
that
have one here that's fully complete with a green, and it works, with a nice bright green.
Joystick?
Yeah, you know what? Let me turn on the OBS.
I'm giving you the ones that are
Terry,
together, and then we'll
OBS,
see the
please.
parts. I think that's everything that's together. Oh, well, this one's kind of together. Here, take a look at that one. I would say don't show them the list, but it doesn't really matter. We don't have prices on them. So.
There's this. Okay, here's another one.
Troy is saying
That's
just
complete,
just
but
try it
it's
off or
missing a
reject it.
spacer, I guess. But we have a bunch of spacers inside in the box. Here's another one that has the parts in it. Here's another one here. But then there's a base that's fully complete with the switches.
It's all about the base.
It is. Here's one without the switch, or one switch.
Micro switches, a
There's
go-go.
more. Here's another one. Here's a leaf switch, well, 2 leaf switches. Here's
Leaf
another one.
switch.
Now this one is a very rare one. This one is very important. This is a Kung Fu Master
Oh. I
Karate
realize that.
Champ that has those special switches on them that you can't get anywhere.
Wait, is it Kung Fu Master or Karate Champ?
Karate Champ and Kung Fu Master, I think. I think it's a, you know what, a tag team wrestling. I know, yes, for sure, this is Karate Champ. And there's special joystick switches you can't get.
Could we show them the greasy shaft? Look at that. Look at that nice greasy
Do you know where I had that?
I know exactly. As a matter of fact, yes, I do. Whew.
That's Muscle Steve.
Okay, that's nice. More shafts, more shafts, more shafts, more shafts. There's a couple of ball shafts
You're
in
making
here.
me laugh.
There's a bat shaft in here. Look, there's a topper.
Todd, your friend Retro Ralph wants to know if he did on the Boar's Head sign.
Right.
Ralph, you're a
too
little late
late
for the Boar's Head sign.
Timer
it
has
is.
started. Does anybody want this
Shafts
other than
a go-go
Fell
it
again?
is.
Fell, you can't keep bidding on my junk.
He could.
He could, but
He can, and he is.
nobody else wanted it. I guess, Phil, you got all the joysticks. Well, you could actually sell that Kung Fu Master joystick.
Back at 11, I changed the reserve.
Okay.
That would change
Okay, we went back to 11. Now we're back here to 11.
That's fine. Keep talking. I'm missing something.
What is it you're missing?
Oh, just keep talking.
Okay, because I may be able to help. Okay, Nicodemus. Okay. Well, I guess maybe changing the reserve?
Huh.
I don't know.
Oh, never mind. I know what happened.
Okay.
I was looking at number 13. Sorry.
Oh,
Arkanoid.
okay. Yes. So here we are. We're back to these Atari joysticks, and Terry has started the countdown. So you're getting 2 fully complete joysticks with all the switches. One is the original leaf switch. The other has micro switches on them, but one of the switches, it's a common micro, has to be replaced. We have 8 seconds left. Nicodemus is the high bidder at 110. Will anybody try to outbid it? Oh, Kuda. Kuda jumped in at the last second. It's 1,000. Oh, okay.
I am missing my brain.
Okay.
Takaski. I'm with you.
Kuda delivered 100. I would like that 11.15 price.
That would be
Nicodemus,
nice.
wiped everything out with his 120.
Just bid 120 and you win. There you go.
Retro said thin sliced, please.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Phil can now open his own amusements.
And listen, Retro Ralph, I was the first to call him a Wreck-It Ralph.
You were the
Nicodemus
first
is
to
one. I
call
was the
him
first.
Wreck-It Ralph.
So I told Retro
Wreck-It.
Wreck-It that we were going to do his beard again. I'm going to color his beard.
Nice.
But this time I thought we'd color
I don't want to
a
know.
fun shade, maybe gray or yellow or something different than old black.
How about food fight T-molding yellow?
Food fight T-molding yellow.
Yes.
Where did that come from?
Well, I've been trying to tell Ralph it's time for him to part with his food fight.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
He refuses.
Well, we are up
13.
to 13. 13.
No, Arachnoid was 13.
Where's Arachnid?
I don't know. I'm asking you. That's what I just said. Where did the Arachnoid board go?
Oh.
I'm not seeing it. We did not sell that one, right? That did not sell. Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. Hold, please. I got it.
Okay.
It's not the board. It's the control. Okay.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, here's the
Somebody
controller.
dropped it. There
All
we
right, Curdy found this. It has. It was literally cut off a machine, so the gearboxes are working, nice and smooth.
It sounds
Listen.
good.
Yeah. The circuit board's intact. It's not broken or bent, and I would assume it's fine. Of course, I don't have any 100%. I don't have an arachnid.
Why not?
It's called Arkanoid. Why do you call it
Arachnid.
It's the
arachnid?
dartboard.
Yes, it's Arkanoid.
I said Arkanoid. You said Arachnid.
I did not.
Yes,
you
did. Arachnid.
I did
I'm
not.
going to say it from now on. Arachnid. Arachnid phobia. Fear of this game.
Fear of darts.
Yes, fear of
Well,
darts.
I would like to get rid of this, and it looks like Jerry Face bought it.
Jerry Face got it for $65. It
Is that
sold.
it? It did.
I'm good, but thank you.
It
But-
did
but-
sell.
But look, there it is. The shout out
Thank
again
you very much, young
to
man.
Mike Wass Auto Center.
So we
Loving
did
it.
sell. Jerry Face bought this arachnid.
Arachnid. The Arachnid controller.
My beard is a rental, so I don't have to dye it.
Oh, nice. Good idea.
Do you have a Galaga 88 by chance? Did you see? Oh, gosh.
Jeff.
Jeff.
Arcade Hollywood.
Arcade Hollywood. Jeff Oler. Chuck and I appear, and Scott Parisi did the filming in Jeff's new video. It's about 25 minutes long. It's lots of fun. And it's about his Galaga 88. Go to Arcade Hollywood.
That was a lot of
YouTube
fun, by the way.
channel. And it's his most recent video. It's got a lot of views. It's got
Yeah, it
800
does.
views already.
Yeah, it was very cool. It was a lot of
And,
fun.
And look, Pat said he just ran into Kurt at the game gallery.
And then he'll delete the comment. 3, 2, 1.
No, it's still there.
Do we shame him into keeping it?
Pat likes tormenting me.
Galaga
about
88
my
is awesome
nemesis
sauce.
at the game gallery. They're trying to destroy me. It's gone.
Did we have fun at Pintastic?
I did.
I had a blast. It was so much.
Pit Pass
Now-
was amazing, but we had no Jeff, no Matt, no Ralph.
That's right.
What
We,
the heck happened?
Well, you said that was the reason it was amazing.
True. I'm saying for you guys.
No, we
Wow.
missed those guys. You said it was amazing because they weren't there.
wow.
Terry was
Listen,
there.
listen.
Terry, did we have a good time at
Next-
Pintastic?
This coming weekend,
See that?
this Thursday, or
Friday.
Friday and Saturday,
Where are we gonna
is
be?
the Pin Fest in Allentown. Now, Chuck and Scott will be there supporting the TNT.
We will.
amusements.
We'll shoot some video.
Greatness.
We'll shoot some video.
I will be in Disney World with my big girl, Tammy. Terry refused to go. She's teaching. She couldn't get off work.
I don't think she refused to go. She was being a responsible adult.
She said you refused to invite her, I think.
That's a possibility
My beautiful
too, you know.
wife wouldn't go either.
Well, she hates you, so.
No, that's true.
You'll be at Pinfest? We're going to shoot video.
Yes,
we are
Terry
definitely
and
going to shoot
Greg
some
are
video.
going.
That's right.
So there'll be 4 TNT people.
Yep. We're going
At
to shoot,
Pinfest. They
we're gonna
would
shoot
like-
some video. We're going to have some
They
fun.
would like you to come up to them and say hello.
Please. Please do.
Pose for a
Absolutely.
picture. Make fun of the fact that I'm not there.
We don't have to make fun of that. We have more fun making fun of you when you're there.
Now, we're all going again to the
Expo?
Expo,
Yes,
Pinball
we are.
Expo in October.
Yes, we are.
If you want to go, if you want to stay in that hotel, you better book
Ooh,
it.
yeah. Boy, that thing gets
Now,
filled up
here's
fast.
the neat thing about Pin in October. They're going to go to
Expo.
all 4 factories.
Yes.
They're going to go to Chicago Gaming, American Pinball, Jersey Jack,
Stern.
and Stern. 4 factory tours. First time in history. In the past, they maybe did 2 at the most.
Yep.
But you're going to go to all 4 and see what they're working with. So that's a great idea. And Stringer, Matt Stringer, will be there filming. He made a really fun video of me. I thought it was pretty good.
It is.
Yeah, the hotel is pricey, but you're in the hotel.
The hotel is pricey, but it's very cool. And Tony, good to see you in the chat.
Hi, Tony. That's Tony Polio. We already did your boar's head sign.
Yes,
Tony.
we did.
We miss my Tony.
So, coming back to Pintastic.
Yes.
Not only, I mean, I know we're gonna talk about your
Well, here, this is my pass
your
from
pass.
Pintastic.
But-
It got me in the whole weekend. I already have my name on it, but I can sign this and make it out to you too. So this will be in it, my Pintastic badge. And we met some lovely ladies.
amazing. They
And
were
they
so
have
cool.
they call themselves the Silver Bells.
Yes, it's Bells and Chimes. The Bells and Chimes is the group, and Silver Bell Brawl was their tournament.
And you will get a brand new poster that was from the tournament.
Yes.
A cozy.
Yes, from the Boston Bells. So if you don't know Bells and Chimes, there's, what is it, it's 12, 14
Yeah.
groups around the country, primarily on the East Coast. They're there to promote women in pinball. Very, very cool. They were awesome people. You're going to get the cozy. You can see this is from the Connecticut chapter. There's a Boston Bells sticker that goes along with that. There's this cool sticker that's got all this stuff on it. And then Todd's bandana. And he's been wearing this all week. Z80, yes, the Pinball Sisters are still around, and they're at almost every show, and they're
If you want to
fabulous.
see the Pinball Sisters, watch our Pinball.
That's right.
We have 6 videos up.
Yes, we do.
3 live and 3 edited ones.
And by the way, 2 other things as well, and this is not shtick. The Women in Pinball group that Chuck's been discussing, they played Game Gallery here in the Philadelphia
That's right.
metro
Nice.
area, which is a funny coincidence. But also, Todd remembers well, in their room, not only did they have Jackpot, but it was the room with the best air conditioning at the entire
That's
event.
true.
And
Fantastic.
they did have the
It was
best air
cold.
conditioning, and every pinball machine in the room, like people were stacked behind them except for one. And which one was that?
It was that horrible Jackpot.
No, that's not true.
What a
That is
piece
not
of
true.
crap that is. Who would play it?
Did we start the countdown?
Tin Man's the high bidder at $25, and the countdown is off. Who wants to get my badge and these posters and a cozy? And listen, your wife would love to get the cozy.
Yes,
because
who
it
wouldn't?
has the bells.
Yes.
Has a beautiful woman picture at the Boston Bells pinball. And it looks like Tin Man's the new high bidder. Jackpot is the ghost of the...
It's the goat of the Pinbot trilogy.
Comes with
Yeah.
Todd Sweat. I didn't put it on.
It's
Don't worry.
No, but he did wipe his forehead with it.
Well, swords are gonna wipe my ass.
Oh, Jesus, I wasn't going there. Holy smokes, don't tell him that.
I
And
didn't.
Jackpot is definitely a goat. Yes.
It's sold to
it's a
Tin Man.
goat.
Thank you, sir. Tin Man. We're up to item 15.
We
now.
are. What's item 15? Oh, look, it's a Neo Geo cartridge.
And it's 9. Oh, yeah, we're losing time. We had that issue with the bidding.
It's all good.
But
It's all
listen,
good.
this is tested and working.
It's 8 o'clock,
We
by the way.
advertised it as Samurai Showdown, but it's actually Samurai Showdown 3. It's the Roman numeral 3. Terry, can you just type in the word 3? So, in other words,
Let's see all those eyes.
these idiots.
Do,
No, it's Roman numeral 3.
do I need to have played 1 and 2 to understand what's going on in 3?
So it's
This is
not
not like World
Samurai
Hero.
Showdown. It's also missing the W. In it, so anyway, it's Samurai Showdown 3. So that's the cartridge.
There it
I
is.
feel like a big fat fool. Now in the picture, it does show that.
It does.
So in the picture, it shows the word 3. But I just noticed it now because I was given the wrong information. And TA said it's correct. Because I was actually going to add a W in there.
Did you see what Arcade Hollywood wrote in the comic?
Yeah, I think actually somebody's taken
I
over.
love Jackpot. Well, it's sad because Jeff has a Jackpot. He thinks it's
Yeah, he has
cat's
to say that. He
meow.
wants to sell it. Yes. Yes, I actually agree with Stringer
Acid Rain's
Films.
going to win. Samurai. It sold $40. I hope you can make some money. I think you can double your money on that.
Stringer Films pointed out that Jackpot is a totally different game in Bangkok.
That I believe. Oh gosh, I'm yawning now.
Don't be yawning. We have 10 working 25-cent coin
Now
mechs to
I
sell.
don't know if this is going to help the sale, but I had my beautiful Kurt went over and made sure they all took quarters. So he actually got these ready. This is one that'll snap into any of the older Silver Door Williams pinballs or video games. It still has the bumper here. It'll snap in. These are tested with quarters and working. They're not some dingy, crummy, ugly, nasty coin mechs.
Will they work with Canadian quarters?
They won't, and the reason they won't is right here. Zoom in on this. These Canadian quarters are made out of steel, and this magnet loves Canadian quarters. It will grab a hold of it, and that's the end of it. So it will not work on a mechanism like that. All right, so we have 10. Now it looks like almost all of them are metal. Some have plastic inserts. We have one where the inside is black plastic.
Oh,
All right, now listen. You're going to get 10 tested, working, fine coin mechs. And we have a flat price, a crazy price, $60. That's $6 a mech.
Sold.
Nicodemus has purchased
Now,
it.
Nicodemus bought them, but he also asked in the chat, will they work in peep show booths? Now, I know you've never been in a peep show booth other than in the leather bar, Todd.
Okay.
Do you think that they work there?
The ones I use, they have a little slot that you slide in. You keep feeding the quarters, and they're still running 8mm film strips.
I thought the ones
without
that
sound.
I thought the ones that you use have the hole in them so you could push the quarter in sideways.
Well, the only place where you can still buy poppers is at the bookstore.
Really?
Anyway,
Glorious.
now, we're up to slide mechs. Kurt said, why are you keeping these? We're never going to sell them. I want to show you what these are. This is a complete door from a coin-op machine. It's for 75 cents. You could take out this slug and make it $1 a play. This is the bracket that actually hits. It's got one screw in it so we could swing it out so it'll fit in the box. So this is the part that hits the catch to make it work. So that's a pool table door with the slide mech. And these are also, here's another one set for 75 cents. Okay. Coin mech. That's set, and you can make it $1. And then there's two more. Oh, there's actually There's actually 5. Okay. There's 4 complete ones. 4 complete. And they're all... oh, this is 50 cents. Once again, you can make them all 75 or $1. And 1 parts one. So you're getting 5 total. We have a $10 reserve. There doesn't seem to be any interest.
Can't imagine why.
Now my little Curdy said, "Oh, these will sell like hotcakes." Yes, you could put these on a fridge.
Pinheads and monkey wrenches. Yeah, that's a nice idea.
I'm gonna kill Kurt
Z80
later.
wants to know if you still like, or it says you still like the old hand-cranked peep shows. Do you ever do any hand cranking at the peep show?
Yeah.
I figured as much.
Is there a problem with that?
Nope. Nicodemus, thank you for the $10 offer.
Well, it looks like you're getting it, Nicodemus.
It's a beautiful thing.
But Scott, now what are you gonna do with
I'm gonna
these?
put these on my checks and air hockey.
Paul,
They'll also work on other games that use the slide mouse.
I agree with Paul's comment. Where's Phil when you need him?
Oh my God, Scott, you don't need these, do you?
Oh,
I'm thinking about getting the pool table. I'm gonna route
I'm actually going to deliver them right now. Okay.
Oh God,
Watch
Scott.
this. It's, you know what? Let's do it this way. There's a better way to do this. Hold on. I was going to, Scott, come here for a second. Watch. You know, this way. We're gonna do the Insta-ship.
Oh, boy. All right.
All right, there we go.
Oh, camera's on.
Up, move the,
Oh.
fix the camera.
Push the battery up. Is there a screen?
Yeah, let's see.
All right, keep.
Camera's rebooting. Oh, there we go.
All right, perfect. Now, if you thought that was good, wait until we get to the bill
it's rebooting, but
validators.
there's still no picture.
There we go.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
See that? Now, could you validate my bills, please?
Now, Todd, that will not fit in any pinball machine, correct?
Yes, this will, because
Okay.
it'll fit in the bottom hole opening on your pinball.
Oh, I can't wait to get
So
this.
if you have a bottom hole, it will fit. Some coin doors are top hole. It's a standard plug. This will work, and vend at $1. You can flip the switches and make it different. So you can adjust this. This will take 1s, 2s, and 5s. Okay, and it has a $300 stacker on it. They actually make a bigger one that's $500. But this is a $300.
Arcade Geek wants to know if it will fit in his iPhone.
Will it fit in your iPhone?
I hope so.
Well, who's going to give me $85 for this? Nice, clean Scott.
Scott P.
What do you
Woohoo!
want it for?
More Insta-ship.
My Family Guy.
There we go.
I guess is it a bottom door?
But
I'll figure it out when I get home. I don't know.
by the way, Arcade Hollywood, we actually knocked the camera out on
deliver-
purpose.
should we do
We're doing an Insta-ship again.
All right, I'm gonna take receipt. There you
We did not have time to do those cool transitions that you do in your videos, so we just did Insta-ship.
Oh, the Thunderbirds.
He's right about that. There
You're
is
mean,
nothing in there.
Chris.
There is
You're
nothing
mean.
in Thunderbirds.
The new pin from
I'm
them
gonna kill the
is,
person who stacks this stuff.
Blues Brothers.
Oh, that was fabulous.
So we never know how good that is. Scott does save on shipping. I said shave on
He
shipping.
probably shaves on shipping too. Todd, what would these be?
All right. Kurt went upstairs and he said, Todd, we've got a boatload. I mean, a boatload of these beautiful but
They're toppers, lane toppers.
yes, if you go to the top of the machine, there's single side, there's double sides, there's all different kinds.
This is actually
and
very
different
cool.
lengths. They're all brand new, which is another plus. And
This
that one
one's
still has a post on
I
it.
was gonna say, it still has a post on it.
Anyway, there's different lengths. Yellow for Gottlieb's.
This one's sort of flesh colored.
These sell, I would say 90% of these or more are brand new. Just so you know. There's a really odd blue color too. And we just have too many of them. So, believe it or not, we have a lot more. And Kurt says, why don't we get rid of these at one lump sum.
Well.
If you try to buy these, this one's broken.
Oh, I
So
see
I'll
that.
leave out.
Here, let's just.
That one's busted.
There you go.
So, I had Brother Rob wash them. Dark Store is gonna win them for $55.
Did he miss that one?
A bargain. He cleaned. Actually, that's just some crud on it.
Yeah, that's what I
He
mean.
washed them. They were so dirty. So
Brother
Brother Rob
Rob
washed them. Actually, the picture you see on this, you can see the paper towel they were on. Thank you very much. I think you got a great deal.
I wonder who Dark Star is.
It's somebody we know.
Yes, it is.
You got a great deal because if you tried to buy one of these online, they're like $3. So, if you need it. Anyway, we have a Class of 81 board.
Yes,
I'm
we
going
do.
to show you on the telescreen. I got the word telescreen.
Woo!
Well, you don't have to yet because I liked it to warm in. The board runs. So, we bought this game from this clown, and he told me. Of course, now it's
This is
not.
going great. I leave the room and look what happens.
All right, let me
That's
try again.
outstanding.
Like, I can't even describe the angle.
Wow, that's yeah.
No, it's not running.
It looks great. That looks like a project for PCB.
That does, as a matter of fact. Well, okay, so it says it works, but the characters have blocks on them.
It does. It was working until I just put. Oh, there we
Oh, there we go.
go. Okay. Okay, there we are. Now, do you see the Pac-Man as he walks? Dun, 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 dun,
You
dun.
know what? I wish I'd seen this earlier. I'd buy this just for that.
Oh, wait a minute. Look. I moved the board. Oh, you know what? I'm wiggling the board. Okay, so what we have here is not a failure to communicate.
We might have a failure to communicate.
So the problem here is one of these spider chips is not making good
I was gonna
contact.
say, is that a leg issue?
It sounds like something I ate earlier.
You know, one of the chips is hot.
You mean stolen?
No, it's
You
getting,
mean a
getting warmed up.
bootleg?
Yeah, it's getting hot. So there's issues with this board.
Oh, well, that's why you're selling it cheap.
Just have PCB
All right,
jump
anyway.
bit on it, and that's the end.
All right, start the countdown.
Retro Ralph
is at 55.
Yes, he is.
I don't know what's going on with the board.
So let's see. Kids love anti-static straps, according to Jason Morgan. And Tony Darkstar points out that you love to wiggle the board. It's not only wiggles, Tony, as you know.
That's right. My show is a disaster.
The-
By the way, do we have more than 101 watching?
No.
You had 111.
112.
According to my
This is bad. What's happened? What's happened to the arcade hobby?
Well,
Yeah, but we used to get 150, 160. And other people that do the best offer sales, they're only getting 35 and 40.
Yep.
What's happened?
well, right now, what's happening is that board's getting hotter and hotter.
I gotta zoom in on this thing again. You gotta look at the way you see what's going on here. That's the best version of Galaga.
You know what?
Wait, is that the Galaga Tetris hybrid?
Yes.
That's really
That's exactly what it is.
Well, I'm not sure what the deal is, but it was in a full-size game we bought. We put in another board in it.
Well, that's probably a good thing.
Maybe that's Galaga 89.
Oh, I know the story on this. Let me tell you where this board came from. Ralph was the winner at 75. I know what happened. I sold this board in September of last year for $175. Okay? Sold it for $175. I shipped it to him. And that was the end of it. And then about 3 weeks ago, it was after the last best offer sale, he sent me an email. He said he never opened the box, and he just opened the box that day. 7 months later, and he plugged the board in and it did this. It had the glitchy stuff. So I said to him, I said, well, send me back that board and I'll give you an exchange, even though it's 30-day warranty. Now, he did send me the right one because
Yep.
I have my
see
TNT
that.
stamp on
Yep.
it. So I stamp it with a little TNT logo. And it did have the stamp. So he did send me back the same board, but I have no idea whether he had it in the game or what happened. But anyway, Yeah, Hobbs Grove said prices are too high, but you know what? Prices have been dropping.
Yeah.
And we have dropped the prices
Well,
in a lot of video games.
part of the problem is just the economy in general. People are struggling. Prices are high everywhere. There's a lot of uncertainty, and that's affecting a lot of things. I mean, it's
in
tough.
4 years, food has gone up 48%.
No,
In 4 years.
And in some circumstances, depending on the food item you're talking about, it's 200 to 300%. It's ridiculous. Have you tried to buy cereal lately? Holy smokes!
Yeah, it's all going up. But, you know, gas was below $2 4 years ago.
My goodness.
With the old administration.
Yes, I know. But before we go down a road we shouldn't, why don't we take a look at the joysticks?
Okay. So what we have here, these are perfect 360 bases. These are working. Terry, can you turn on Mr. Camera? The Perfect 360s came out quite a while ago, and I used to buy them and put them in games. And we also put solid state joysticks in. They run on 5 volts. You can see ground up, down, left, and right. You will need a joystick to go in the center to make them work. I don't know. I have no way of knowing where the center parts are for it. So Nicodemus is paying $5 each. When I bought these back then, they were like $40 each or 50. So anyway, but we're going to sell them for no matter what. And Nicodemus is the high bidder. And it looks like you're getting. Oh no, Rick jumped in at 30.
Rick did. Yep.
So there's 4 bases. Scott's here finally.
Scott.
Scotty,
Tater
where have
Tot.
you been? Tater Tot is here.
Tater Tot.
Maybe he'll be back once he gets settled in the new house.
Yes, wishing you the absolute best. I know you got one on the horizon. Definitely gonna work out.
Nicodemus is the new high bidder at 35, so that's under $10 each. I think that's a fair price.
Uh-oh, Rick jumped in at 45.
Aha.
Oh, we got a
And
little bidding
now,
war here.
A lot of you, if you're just tuning in now, when you bid any $5 bid, will reset the counter to 20 seconds. No, that's a good count, isn't it?
It is. It absolutely is.
So it looks like Nicodemus is the high bidder. Nicodemus, as we know, is Jason.
Jason Morgan. Yep.
And Nicodemus, you are the winner. Thank you very much, sir. I do appreciate it. And hopefully you can do something with these and get these to go.
That would be good.
We have another really neat item that you can buy cheap.
There you go.
We found a whole huge box of brand new drop targets for Gottlieb's and Bally's. Some of these are printed. So like there's Disco Fever. There's the D from Disco Fever. Here's the M from Meteor. Here's the R from Centaur. Here is an explosion. This is, I think, Mars, God of War, I think. No, this isn't Mars. I think that's Volcano. Here's an MC from Monte Carlo. Here's an A from the Black Hole. Here's a spider web from both Haunted House and Spider-Man.
Nice.
Go to a haunted hotel.
Here's a gold star from Xenon. I don't know which one this one is. I think this is Canada Dry, but I'm not sure. Anyway, there are 79 brand new targets. This one, I think, is a Capcom. I believe that's Capcom. This one, I think, is a Stern. An older style. Here's an O from Centaur. Here's an A.
Tony
Ace.
Darkstar got these for $55.
$55. You were the winner, young man. I'm shocked. I thought they would go a lot higher. But it doesn't matter. That's what the show is about.
Wait, Tony Darkstar got that?
Yes, I was actually trying to bid up Tony Darkstar because I was going to bid over him for these because this is a great buy.
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
but unfortunately I can't run and bid at the same time.
There's some great ones here.
If you were watching the chat, Todd, Christopher Frenchie points out, here's a J for junk. Tataski points out, here's a C for crap.
Nobody watches.
And Tony Darkstar says he's going to use them in an art project. That's my favorite one right there.
Did Tony win them?
Yes, he did.
Oh, Tony Polio.
Yes, that's what I said.
Gosh,
Tony
okay.
Darkstar. He likes to go by the name Dark Star.
He's gonna write a serial killer note with those.
That's they,
Ugh.
well. Remember, Norman Bates said in the movie Psycho to the star of the show, Janet Leigh,
Yes.
right before he killed her,
Yes.
quote, "We all go a little mad sometimes."
Yes, we do. Yes.
True.
Yes, we do.
Terry, turn on Mr. Camera again. Okay, this is a Suzo Hap solid-state joystick. There's an adjustment for 4-way and 8-way right there. So it's a little pot that you adjust. And it comes with the connector. So it was never used. It was never put in a game. So you would press in your wires into there. And it tells you here, it's printed on the bottom, what the connections are. For your 5 volts, your left, right, ground, and that. And then you turn that little pot to make it 4-way or 8-way. It's a smooth running, beautiful solid-state joystick. And it's brand new. So we're going to give you, Rick already has it up to 55, and the bidding has started, the countdown started. There's only 10 seconds left, so if you want this, you need to put a bid in. Chuck, can you bring the battery in,
Yes.
please? Now, if you stay with us, Rick did win it for 55. The battery on Mr. Camera is broken because my chair wheel rolled over the charging wire to Mr. Phone. So, therefore,
What'd you do?
the battery
Need the
above
battery
the
for the
sink.
camera. Is it above the sink?
Yes.
Yes. So we're going to have the picture back again. What's happened is Mr. Battery has failed. And we will have a picture on the screen again. You're going to see my beautiful face, but you can hear my beautiful voice. And we have another, and then we'll hang that up again.
That would have been funny.
Chuck did, and very cleverly, he did say to me, Todd, he says the battery it got two
Yep.
stars. It had 2, and I said it may run the whole 2 hours, but it didn't.
Chuck is incredibly clever.
Pinheads and monkey wrenches. That's my friend down in Maryland. Chuck
He's
said what?
bestest. Nothing. Nothing.
Cookies?
Sell this stuff. Sell
Anyway.
it. Sell
Anyway,
it.
this is sold. What? Oh, this sold for 55. Good.
Woo!
Now we are moving on. Now,
Volume controls.
here's something rather interesting.
I doubt it.
What is? Kurt found this whole box.
Give this to me.
A brand new, and we're going to turn on Mr. Camera again. Brand new wine pots. We're going to turn on Mr. Camera again. Thank you. Terry's on her phone. She's bored to tears. Anyway, this is a 5K pot.
Nice.
Everybody's always looking for these. Well, there's a bunch of them in here.
There you go.
Okay, we got a bunch of brand new pots. We have a couple of these. These are for Centipede, any Atari game. You open some games up and they're missing them. Well, here's your opportunity to get one. Here is a, get out of there. That's a stereo pot for a any stereo game, including Data East. This is I think this is a Spy Hunter one. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of them in here.
Do they come with this handy dandy carrying case too?
Yes, we're going to donate you this wonderful piece.
Wow.
Terry turned the camera off even without me asking her.
Yeah, we're getting some good pots comments in there.
I like Jilly's comment personally.
Ryan just had-
Jillian. Oh, God.
Oh yes.
I might as well just shut my operation down, Jillian. It's the beginning of the end.
And Biff says not a pot, but piston.
Nobody wants my shitty pots. This one's neat. This one is a submarine servo pot.
Who doesn't want one of those?
I don't know. Maybe it was a submarine game. Anyway,
You're not going to make the submarine joke? Never mind. Never mind.
Does anybody want my crappy pots? So we have 65 bid.
Kudos
Kudos
Sales.
Sales has jumped in
Tin Man.
at 10 man. 10 man's at 75. Unfortunately, the handy dandy box is not in good shape.
I'm shocked. Probably neither are the volume pots.
The volume
be
pots
honest.
are new.
No, yeah, okay, whatever.
They are.
Yeah, huh?
Are you calling me a liar?
No, I would never do that. Never, 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 never,
Potty
never.
mouth. 10 man, you were the winner.
Yes.
Thank you, young man. Thank you, sir.
Flyers.
We are up to 15 arcade flyers. These were custom picked out by Terracin.
Woo!
Terry.
My little Terry. I'll start off with possibly the weakest one. Can you zoom in, son?
Yes. Have to do that. Here we go.
This is something everybody wants.
You know what? I almost stole that. It's just, not only did you flip around the back of that, it's even better on the back.
Oh, look at this beautiful woman. And she is obviously having a little chat with the clown that's stocking the dairy case machine.
Yes. Do you know what she's looking for?
You know what she's saying right there? She says, "Oh, hi. Can you make sure you put buttermilk,
No.
milk inside the machine?"
Do you-
The fact that the reserve is up here is 52. That's what's getting me.
Oh, no, it's supposed to be 15.
So do you know what she's saying? That's not what she's saying. You know what she's looking
Go
for?
ahead,
She's looking for this right here. She's like, "Hi, can I get some front servicing?"
Can you change the...
That's what she's looking
it's
for.
15 reserve, not 150. We're not starting the timer yet either. But now you can put bids in. So you'll get this. It's by the steel. By the way, the steel-made dairy case company is bankrupt.
Oh no.
I'm convinced.
And Jason, you're right about that.
Now, here was a new Street Fighter. I never saw this. This was released as a universal conversion kit
Wow.
by Ultracade. It played multiple Street Fighters. Did any of you ever see this?
No.
Okay.
I never saw it.
No.
So anyway, these are all new.
Oh.
Now here's an old one.
It's
Rip-Off, which was a great game, a great vector game. Look at the color graphics. Chris Franchi probably took lessons off of this guy.
We should probably take
See,
that
look at that,
logo
right,
and
Chris?
use it for the next best offer sale.
Oh. Winners get a lot of use. We build them to take a lot of abuse. The Rip-Off cocktail. Sadly, cocktails made no money except at Pizza Huts.
By the way, Todd, Tony, the person you said you really missed being here, I said the show is now at a new low.
Oh, God.
And
You know,
he
Tony
also
doesn't like
just said
the
perfect
creepy-
for this show. Rip off.
Oh, why don't... Tony is supposed to pick this machine up from me.
Whoa, hang on a second. That's a pro. He's not picking up a pro, right?
Yes, but it's still Deadpool. It's the same thing.
Did you give him a flyer to go along with his pinball
no,
machine?
I have one now if he wants one.
You
But
don't
what
put a flyer
Tony
in.
doesn't have is theater vision. Television of the future today.
You need to put more bass
Now,
in your voice.
I can tell you something about a huge 52-inch color screen, 4 times the size of the largest ordinary screen to make your leisure hours perfect. They actually sold this toilet to our student activity center at Temple. It was a color TV in the bottom. It was a projector TV with 3 guns. And then it also for another like $2,000, you got a Sony Betamax player or something. It was just unbelievable.
That kind of looks like the woman that was trying to check out the guy who was loading the soda machine.
Oh, God. Indiana Jones by the Stern Corporation. That will be included. You know what else I'm going to let you have? I'm going to let you have this. Your very own roll down.
Pizza roll.
Which is a little sort of, it's sort of like Fantasia. What was that game I played down?
Fantasia.
Is it Fantasia?
It is. Yeah, it's close enough. You didn't look. I can't believe you didn't read the tagline.
It says here, Mamma Mia, profits with pizza roll will make some easy dough to toss around. I could just see the guy writing the ad copy going, I'm going to win money. I just wrote this great ad copy.
When I used to play games like this, these are the types of women I would attract. Definitely.
Were they standing in the bar?
Just like
Here.
that, with a giant remote in
Look
her
at the
hand.
size of that controller. Oh, my God. Oh, Mike Static is back
Oh.
now. Oh, yeah, can you check this static, son?
Sure.
So Mike Static.
Give that to me.
Let me look here. I don't know why. I wonder whose mic it is.
Is it
We're
mine?
broadcasting on vinyl now.
It might be.
Because this is a whole
It could
new-
be.
I have 3 bars, though.
But it is
Am I
back.
staticky?
And look at how many bars do you have?
I think I have at least 2.
All right,
let's see.
Here's a home stern
2.
pinball. I wonder what it could be. Anyway, we also have. Oh, they're re-releasing Swords of
Swords of Fun. No, Black Knight.
Black Knight Swords of Rage.
Yes.
And this is coming back out.
The Pro
But
Edition.
There's a brand new Pro flyer. Here's an antique one, a Revenge of the Jedi. The Adventure Returns. And there's 4 pictures of some of the adventures. Is it bad? Do I have it or
I
him?
can hear it. I believe it's you.
Stone Commander says wiggle the antenna. Duh.
Wiggle one of those 2 stand-up antennas. Here's a one-sided. It's a skee ball, a brand new one that's now made by Base Tech. No, it isn't. This is a skee
No.
ball. Oh no, it does say Baytech.
Yeah.
This is a skee ball made by Baytech. Here's an NBA fast break pin. The older fast break. We have 2 left, and then we're going to start the countdown. Aerosmith, and finally, a fussball table. And Terry's going to start to. She already started it down.
did. She's
7 Zark
she's
7
good like
is
that.
the high bidder for 15 amount. So it's a little over. It's under $2 each. Looks like you're going to get. Nope.
Oh,
JM
JM.
jumped in at
Yep.
$35. At $35.
$35.
$35.
$35.
Thank God for Terracins, my little.
Yeah,
Terry.
I agree. Thank God for Terry.
And K9 and Pat says a great bundle, and Pat, you're very good. It is good. And JM bought 1. Thank you very much. So
Congrats, JM.
Rackis is the winner. Kurt found another box that this is not full. So this has 18 brand new switches. There's no one in here. Let me make sure there's still 18. Is there another switch in there? Yes, this this came loose.
And
That came out of this one.
Yep.
Pat was able to successfully delete his comment.
Pat.
I like
okay.
watching all these comment
That goes in
retractions
here.
in real time. We do as well, Z80. We enjoy it.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18.
18. Yep.
So there's 18 brand new. Now, this is, here, turn on the camera, please.
Because people won't believe that they're mini switches if we don't show them they're mini switches.
See, now, these switches are 2 position. So they have 1 or 2. You can use these. These will work in a Atari coin door. You just hook up one side. So you flip it one way, it's off. You flip it the other way, it goes into test. They sell for $12 to $15 on Amazon. Okay, that's the price of this exact switch. $40 will get the last 18, and JM Ratkos has purchased them.
Woohoo!
You can put them on Amazon yourself. I can't be bothered. I just had a jerk off.
Whoa!
Leave
Whoa!
Leave me negative feedback because I shipped them a Gottlieb ROM for an old System 1 game. And it arrived. I mean, I went to all this trouble. It's a $10 part. It was $5 shipping. So I have to, it cost me $5 to ship it. I had to put it in foam. Then I had to wrap it. Then I wrapped it again. And then I put it in a padded envelope. And then printed the label. And I got a big, $15 is what it cost them. But then eBay takes 20%. So if you do some quick math, that's $3. So I got $12 minus the $5 to ship it. I got my big fat $7. eBay actually takes money off the shipping too. $7. He gives me a negative feedback because when he got it, he said one of the legs was bent slightly. It took him 10 seconds to fix it. He just bent it. That's all he had to do. And he says he shouldn't have had to do that. And, you know, that's not his job. It's my job to make sure it's shipped correctly. And he went on and on. So I'm thinking, you creep, you miserable, horrible, rotten piece of crap.
Whoa!
So I blocked him. So he'll never buy again from me on eBay. But what a piece of shit.
No,
And I even
potty
asked
mouth.
him to,
His
very
kid's
nicely
watching.
said, can you please, he says, that's your responsibility to make sure this arrives safe and sound. He went on and on. A big diatribe over that big $10 that piece of crap bought. I hate him.
Tell him you'll fly to Ethiopia to get a new chip.
Do you feel better?
He's a miserable, horrible man.
You know what would make you feel better? If you could play some All-American football.
Or if I could have that man killed.
That too. But
I would rather have. Anyway,
it's
look.
probably cheaper to.
This is a harness from, it has all the connectors which you could easily reuse if you wanted connectors for other things.
One of them is bent. Just kidding.
One of the legs. This came out of Scott Parisi's All-American Football because we put in his game a team quarterback. This actually works, but there is no sound. So we came up with a reserve of 10. Terry has started a countdown. Nicodemus has bid 35. We appreciate that. You'll get both the harness and this. I figure with the harness you can use these connectors. These are Molex connectors.
Yes, they are.
That are good for anything. You got a lot of great wire, and it's something we're never going to use again.
And you get the metal plate for the board. Look at this. It's
And
a
this,
bargain.
it's done. It's
Woohoo!
sold. Thank you very
It's
much,
it's actually a
Nicodemus.
good
got
buy.
it.
Yep.
I thought it was a good
That
deal.
is a good buy. Speaking of goodbyes, say
Terry
goodbye
Fan.
to these
Actually,
manuals.
was this Terry the family? No,
Yeah.
Michelle.
No,
Oh,
it
Terry
was
did.
Terry.
Michelle is recovering nicely, by
Yes,
the way.
she is. And we're delighted to hear
She's
it.
very tired.
Yes.
She's still exhausted from her
Yes.
surgery.
We wish her the best.
Yes, so let's see. She got the surgery last Monday, so tomorrow it'll be a week. They say she'll be out as much as a month, so who knows. But in the meantime, Terry came to our rescue and found these beautiful manuals in gorgeous condition.
Todd, sorry, you have a question in the chat.
I recently purchased a Ms. Pac-Man PCB from eBay. When I turn it on, all the ghosts are purple and Ms. Pac-Man has a drinking problem. How would you suggest I fix this issue?
Well, this is
He's
simple.
gonna,
This is simple.
yes?
You need to get in the car, get the Miss Pac-Man board and have it, in your lap. Drive your car to Oceanside. Go to the beach someplace.
Savannah.
Then go to the end of the boat dock and then throw it as far as you can. And once it goes into the seawater, the water will fix the problem. And then figure out how to find it and bring it back, put it back in your game.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, baby.
What are we going to do if we sell this schematic package to the Atari System 1 and you get a Peter Packrat?
Or a
Then
Marble
what?
Madness.
Well, Marble Madness is a possibility. Peter Packrat? We need this. We
That's
absolutely
a beautiful
look at
schematic
this.
package.
Yeah, it is. It's very nice.
The schematics unfold.
Yeah,
They
very nice.
fold out. It's beautiful. A schematics package for the Road Blaster.
Yep.
A schematic package for the Return of the Jedi. Wait a minute. A schematic package
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
So it's the schematic packages. Okay? And the schematic package to Star War. This is thick.
Yeah.
Juicy. Yeah. It also tells you about how the theory works and how to do some repairs. Now, you also get this gorgeous, beautiful manual for Road Blaster.
Who doesn't want that?
It also comes with this card that you put inside your game that has the settings for Road Blasters. And then this is the yoke.
Yep.
How the yoke comes apart.
Look at that guy fixing it.
That's extraordinary. Look at this picture. Let me see if I can get the camera operator who's on his phone.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep the chat going as well, sorry.
Look at this handsome stud.
You're talking on me back here.
So much for the good camera work.
Oh my God, he's just.
Red 5
fall
zooming
asleep.
in.
Look at that beautiful man with a beard,
Look at
hot
him.
as a firecracker,
Yeah.
working.
You could just you could-
Probably. What do you think he's working on?
probably the Road Blasters, but you can see his plaid shirt, even though it's black and white.
Stringer's
You can
filling up
just
his
see.
car with gas.
There you go.
Anyway, he's working on the control panel.
Oh yes,
I
he
think,
is.
yes.
Well, it looks like it. Yeah.
It looks like the joystick, but there's no joystick in it. Anyway, you're going to get that. You're also going to get the matching Return of the Jedi. We already have the schematic package. Look, Return of the Jedi, beautiful full color. Also includes this is the Ireland. They call it the Ireland. You get the Ireland registration card, so you'll be able to send the card in to the Ireland depot to register your game.
We could ask Bernie, 3D printing, where that is.
Now the warranty, it free from defects interior, a period in 90 days. Now 30 days is just on the video, the monitor. A beautiful lunar lander. Beautiful. Look at the colors. And lastly, a gorgeous Major Havoc. This is beautiful.
There's some more good drawings.
Oh,
By the way,
that's
Todd,
how
I
they
think-
draw an Ireland.
Just some TNT
Dem-
trivia. I think Major Havoc is one of Kurt's favorite games. By the way.
My Curdy. I love my Curdy.
And
He said he was going to, quote, join us tonight. Whenever he says stuff like that, you know he's lying. Anyway, J.M. Ratkos has put in a nice bid of 75. Damone has jumped at 80.
Look at that.
Now, that means he's paying $10 each, which means he could sell them for 20 each.
Well,
Or more.
JM just bumped up the bid
I see. JM jumped up to
to a
100.
C note.
Todd is a mime in a box. What happened to KM? SJP. I was going to be at TNT but fell asleep. You can still come over because we're going to Applebee's
Yes, we are.
afterwards.
Yes, we are.
We're going to go
Yes, we
for
are.
drinks.
We're going for drinks.
And I will be drinking. All right, JM has won the bid at $100. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Todd, tell them about the position of your pole.
Okay, we have a poll. The one we just sold. We put in Jason Kopp's wonderful, what does he call it? Pie pole, pie position.
Pie position?
We put that in the game. We pulled this one out. It even includes the foam to keep the end thing plugged in tight.
It's a beautiful thing.
Kurt tested when the game came in, it had garbage on the screen, blocks, frozen blocks. So he pulled the board out. We put his board. We did not do anything to this board. Now I'm going to show you this side of the board. He's going to zoom in. I'm going to show you that the board is super clean.
It is. It's very
Okay.
nice.
And I'm going to flip it over. And this side is super clean. And somebody soldered it. It could have been us. A lithium battery. I know that battery's out of date. However, there's only the tiniest bit of acid from the old battery that was on it.
And
The
now there's
acid-
phlegm on it.
Oh.
So what happened? It may be good, but no one's fixing it.
No, well, somebody's going to have to fix it. The timer has started. Rich is the high bidder. You will have to remove a couple of the resistors and change them down here in the reset circuit. That could be all it is. It wasn't this battery that leaked. It was probably the battery before, and the acid caught up with it. So it's very minor damage. The
Yeah,
very
it's
good
in-
news is all the chips were clean.
Yeah, it's really
There's
nice,
no
actually.
black
Yeah.
chips. They usually, all the chips are black.
Well, they're all black.
No, the legs. I meant the legs.
know what you mean.
Rick has won it for 120.
Woo!
I think you can get this going. It is a pole 1, as I mentioned.
Okay, so before I get rid of that,
You know, we're really far along here. We're actually on the next to the last page. Item 30. We only have 11 items to go. We have 5 of these. Kurt found these in a box. We never retested these. They have no markings on them. Now, this one has some battery issue. It still has the old battery on it. These are, most of these are from, actually all of them are, from like a pole position. Linear power supply, they call them. Not pole position. Spy Hunter, Tapper, MCR2, Tron. There's a battery for the memory. The acid on this is not bad. It's very little. We have no idea. They weren't marked good or bad. This is an older style of the same board. There's no battery on this, but the connectors are identical. This is another one that has some battery damage on it. All right. This is another one. This one has some battery damage on it. Let's see. It says on it. No, it says somebody serviced it, but I don't know who it is. And the last one here has the tiniest bit of damage, and it's just where the battery was soldered in. But we don't know if they work. And we did not test them. We're not interested in testing them. We have a $25 bid, or the reserve is only $10. Put your socks on is the high bidder at $25. Nothing a little Tarnex. Remember Tarnex?
Oh, God, yes.
Remember
Absolutely.
Tarnex? God.
Absolutely.
That stuff actually worked.
Yes, it
But
did.
boy, did it stink.
Yes, it did.
Put your socks on has won it for 25
$5.
$5 a board.
Woohoo!
Now I do know if you got the board running and put it, we would put Frank's battery board on it. With Frank's battery board on this, we were selling them for $100. The board. Frank's battery board will fit right on that,
Oh,
or
yeah.
you could just solder a lithium battery on it if you wanted to. But you could do it. Look what we have here. My little girl Terry counted these buttons out herself, didn't you, sweetie? Nothing. Can you turn on Mr. Camera for me? I'm sorry I annoy you. I'm sorry I annoy you with silly things like this. There's little Terry. She's very, very upset. Flustered. She's on her phone.
She's right behind the leg.
God. Now,
Thank you, PCB, by the way.
they are,
It's the coffee.
Terry personally counted these. There's 150 of these buttons. Okay?
Look,
they
there's a
all
little-
look very clean. There
There's
is
a
a
little
tag.
chart.
So there's 20 black, 20 red, 20 green, 20 yellow, 20 orange, 20 blue, and 30 white. These are all used buttons, although this one's new.
I was gonna say, there's at least a couple
yeah,
in there.
yeah,
that
this
are new.
one's new.
Yeah.
Yeah, these two are
Yeah,
brand new,
yeah.
but some of these buttons you could take apart and clean them. But like the timer is on. But look, it's a great deal. We have a reserve of 50. Oh, good. It met the reserve.
Is it behind
That
your
one's
finger
brand
there?
new.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
That one's brand new. So anyway, a box of buttons a go-go,
Paul would like
personally counted,
Paul would like you to count them
and
again.
we will dump these into a box, so it'll be cheaper to ship, obviously. But we put them here so we could show them how wonderful they are. Jeff Mize, here's the screen we're watching, just so
Yes.
you can see. That's what we all see
Can you use
here.
Tarnex on these buttons?
Todd had
Probably
that
could.
board serviced at the leather bar.
That's probably correct.
He knows me. You think you know
Jeff,
me?
congrats, $35.
Thank you, Jeff.
Hey, wait, do we
Appreciate
have
it.
any more buttons? Oh,
We
wait.
do. This time they're brand new. And
What?
Terrence has turned on Mr. Camera. We have brand new buttons.
Woohoo!
Look, brand new.
Buttons?
I don't know. Did you count them? Smile. Atta girl.
Hey!
She personally counted them.
She did.
There's my Scott. Scott's busy answering questions online. And we could use Tarnex on these buttons.
We could.
They're the
We
new
might.
style crap. All right, there's 5 of them in here, yes. There's 5 that are the new style crap. You're right. But all the rest are brand new, stock from the early 80s. I bought thousands of buttons, pallets of them, from Amusement Emporium. When they switched over forever, they switched completely over. Can you put the green light on? Oh, it's fast finger. Wait a minute. So when they switched over to those new micro switch buttons, they called me on the phone. They said, we'll make you a deal on all these buttons. And they bought them.
We made you a deal you couldn't refuse.
I couldn't.
What is it?
Speaking of fingers.
All right. Now,
yes, I have Ryan,
who
by the
will
way.
pay for all these buttons? 50 brand new buttons, $75. It's $1.50 each. Looks like no one. I thought that was a great price. I see new buttons like this for $1.99 and up. And they're new buttons that don't have the wonderful feel these old ones do. This is not good. Terry, you told me these would sell in a flash. Okay, start the count again. I'm really upset. And my...
Look, they'll ship nice and easy too. They'll be cheap to ship because they.
Want 'em.
Oh, God, Phil. Another mercy
Can you
bid.
insta-ship this over the Phil shelf?
Yes.
Oh, my God, Phil.
A pro mover.
Instant ship.
Phil's very kind to me. I shipped to Phil. They went out Saturday. I shipped Phil Star Trek, the motion picture, the first one. He has a projector, and he's going to run it on Monday because I shipped it Saturday, and he'll get the print Monday before we sell it on eBay. The film sales are doing great.
Was it pink?
It still had some color. There was color that was pink, but it's up on eBay now. I think it's at $250. The bidding won't be done until Tuesday. So after Phil screens it, he'll rewind it. He'll put it in Mr. Box, and then out it goes.
You really have a $40 reserve on this?
Well, yes, I had to put a 40. Here's why. All right, let me tell you the story of this.
And then we have a problem with the listing too, but go ahead.
There's a problem with what
The
listing?
listing. The listing, young man, says one right foot.
It is a left foot.
Oh. Okay.
That person would not walk very well.
No.
That's right. He told me it was right. So anyway, Terry's gonna change it to left foot. So here's the deal. This is what happened. You sniffed the fake foot. Okay.
At least you're not.
I could play with the toes.
No, and don't play with the sock either.
Sock
There we go, Jason.
Tony, I cleared off all the DNA from this thing. Don't ask how.
Okay, now, here's the deal. Brian, you may have seen him on camera once or twice. He comes here. He dicks around with arcade games and
Whoa,
stuff.
easy.
But anyway, he went into a dumpster of an old guy that died, and they pulled everything out of his trailer and threw it in the dumpster. Nobody even touched it. And he spotted one of the legs, so he went through the dumpster.
Who wouldn't?
And he found 4 legs, 2 left and 2 right. And he put the left and right up on eBay,
Imagine
and he sold them right away. He said he got $250 a leg. He was really pleased. So we got $250 one of these each one. So he said, but he's had the other 2 up, and nobody has no interest. So
and
he
you
said,
thought perhaps we would get interest here.
well, I thought this is so unique and so special.
You know what?
Now listen, what I was thinking, what you could do is you could experiment with a bandsaw with your leg. If you cut your leg off at just the right spot, you could seal it off and then slide it in. And boom, you could use this.
The nub goes
Yeah,
in
your
there?
nub.
Yes. All right.
He's got a leg up on this one. A pirate's costume, there you go. Now there's a button on the side. What do you think this button does?
What do you mean?
You push it and something.
It's an adjustment. Yeah, it's the adjustment.
Oh, okay. So it goes up and down.
Okay, no one
Okay,
wants
start
this.
it again.
We're going to leave this right here, and we're going to
Oh.
move on. And we're going to
She's
move.
going to start it one more time.
Yeah, she's going to
I
start
thought
it.
somebody
She's going to
would buy
start
it. Doesn't anybody want to buy this?
She's going to
Put it on
start
their
it
shelf.
one more time, and I'm going to pick up.
Keep here, maybe make it a mascot. TNT.
I guess I could. It doesn't. I thought there'd be some interest.
You thought there would be interest in a prosthetic leg.
Oh,
Later, where you drop a playfield on your foot.
there's no interest. Nobody wanted my stupid leg.
We'll throw it off the roof.
All right. Well, no, it belongs to Brian. See, we were going to split the money. If it sold for 40, I'd get 20. He gets 20.
No, Pinhead says a good idea. Give it to your brother for a Christmas lamp.
That's right. We could make a leg lamp out of it.
Yes.
That would be amazing.
All right. We have something interesting. We actually do, because some of these boards are working. We have a lot of 7 Cinematronics boards. 7. Kurt tested this one. This says it's tested and working, and it's team quarterback. Okay? Okay, next one. Here's another one that's called team quarterback. It works, but no sound.
This way.
Okay. This one just says bad. This is a quarterback. So this is quarterback. These are all fully complete. So they're full of parts. This one's simply marked bad, and it's a All-American football, like
Which is
one Scott
which is
bought.
bad in its own right.
Okay, now here's one that's good. Team quarterback. So there's two good team quarterbacks. Good. So you could put them up on eBay or whatever. All right, this one says good. And it's another 3 team quarterbacks. Good.
You could almost have a whole team here.
So you got 3 working team quarterbacks. Now these are going to ship heavy. They're steel plates.
Yeah, they are heavy.
These are going to ship in a heavy box. So we'll probably put a box in a box. And then this one, the last board,
It's extra dead.
is team quarterback. They wrote on it extra dead. Oh.
Tony Clark is in the chat.
You're so late,
Tony!
This is a disaster.
Tony, tell me I'm going to see you in Allentown this
Z80
weekend.
said they were on a prosthetic leg auction the other night, and they were selling pinball stuff. $20 for Scott to kiss the foot.
Okay, fastest finger. Fastest finger.
Isaac, Tommy's not here. Are we ready to go here?
Yep, go ahead. Here we go. Who will pay us $50?
Looking forward to
You
seeing
will
you,
get
Tony.
3 PCB junkies. So PCB gets 3 working team
That's
quarterback
awesome.
boards.
That's awesome.
But the shipping won't be cheap, but he knows that. And we're not shipping to Canada. We're shipping it to a United States address. And I'm hoping you can make some money with it. I don't want to dick around with team quarterback. I think you can do well with it. And I understand it's the same bottom board for like Super Off-Road
oh,
and
yeah,
other
yeah,
games.
yeah. That makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, here's another one we couldn't do anything with, and I had Kurt look for this. We have 2, these are also fastest fingers, 2 Cinematronics Attacks PCBs. Super clean. Tony, does anybody want, Tony, if you give him a bag of Tim Horton coffee, that for me, that would be great. But Tony said he would bring anything to the Allentown show.
Tony, you're the bestest. I'll catch up with you during the week. We'll
It probably won't be
coordinate.
200 to ship. I'm going to say more like 100, Paul, to ship those to PCB. Because we're not shipping it to Canada. Anyway, back to this board.
Back to this board.
There is only one there's only one space for a chip on it, but it's not a chip that's empty. They are jumpers for dip switches to do settings on the board.
There's a lot of dip
So
switches
you don't
around
need
here.
that in there. Just so you know, I looked online, and it was just little jumper packs. The boards are complete. They need a JAMA, a little tiny JAMA adapter. Even though this is a JAMA edge connector, it won't work. So we have a special price. Look, $2 to keep your foot so you can drink more beers. Yeah, my toe will grow. He knows my...
But thankfully, we have a spare foot now.
I can only have 1 beer a day. my big toe gets big. Anyway, we have a special fastest finger price.
Did we go through both of these?
Yes. 2 attack boards. Who will pay this remarkable price for 2 boards that we can't test?
50 bucks. Sold to PCB. That's a great
PCB.
deal, by the way. It
Well,
really is.
good. I'm hoping he makes
That's
money
a
with it.
great deal.
Because if PCB doubles or triples his money, he'll buy more stuff from me. A Classic Beaver wants to know when the dead guy's wig comes up for the auction.
That's going to be next sale.
He told me he got other stuff, too. Now, these are they're striking.
Here,
They're striking. We should do it in stereo.
we should probably do a Christmas tune.
You know they have a slightly different sound. This is lower, slightly different. Anyway, here's the deal with these. These are end-of-stroke switches, tungsten switches. They're intact. They move. The problem is in storage, the coil, the part of the coil attachment broke.
Oh no.
So they were cut off of a game, I guess. But you're going to have to replace. Oh no, you won't have to. No, this coil's okay. You'll have to put the. Yeah, no, the wires are on it too. Okay.
Would those work in taxi pinball?
Yeah, isn't there?
They
Yeah.
should, yeah.
Yeah, these will work in taxi. Anything that had a bell in it. We've opened games up and the bells have been missing. Kurt says I have 2 more, so I'm going to keep them, obviously. You don't need 4 because the chances... And this is an opportunity for you guys to buy a bell, and if you want to put it on eBay, you'll probably get decent money because people are opening the games up. That bell is annoying. Cut it out. And they take the bell out. There's no bell. What else? Jungle Lord had this. I don't remember. Anyway, Phil's the high bidder. We're going to start the countdown. And you're going to hit the timer. But you're going to start. Yeah, hit the yellow. Good. 19 seconds to go. Phil is going to win these. Another. And now Phil does restore games. And he may need one.
He may, or he may not.
So we'll see. We'll wait to have. The toaster's coming, baby. Phil, I think you're the
3,
winner, baby.
2, 1. Congrats.
Oh, no, Rob jumped in.
Whoa.
Oh, Rob snatched
Nice.
that. Snatched it right out of
Nice,
Phil's.
nice.
That was,
Sniper.
it looked like it was going to go to 1. But
Like
it
a
didn't.
cobra.
So he snatched it. And looks like, Rob, I think you're going to be the winner. So
What?
far, it looks like Robbie. Oh, no,
Oh,
Phil.
Why
You
is
did
there
it too.
Why is there a box on your face there, Todd?
That's a focus box.
There should never be any focus on you.
It's trying to make sure I stay in perfect harmony.
You no. Not even close. Phil got it.
Phil's the winner.
Woo! Congrats, Phil.
We're almost done,
I'd
guys.
insta-ship this, but we can't do it right now. Here's the 2 coin mix.
Okay, we are down to just 5
I
items
need to go do
left.
something. I'll be right back.
5 items left. Now these were taken out of a game that we obviously junked. Okay, they even have the sockets to light the coin returns. These would go into like a Sega door, a Zaxxon, Space Fury. There's a number of games. That big, giant, stupid brown cabinet that Sega used. They will also go in. There were a number of other doors that had single slots. I remember seeing these same mechanisms in Cranes and some other games. But this is an opportunity for you to get these coin mechanisms. For
You see Jason Morgan's question?
do these things?
Looks like yes.
Do these have return? Let me look. This one does. This one does. They both have return flaps. They both have return flaps. So this is true. Nicodemus is that. Jason's the high bidder at 10. So yeah, I guess you could rob them if you needed them. Then they have good push button things. Well, one has the coin mech in it. One that has the $6 coin mech in it. It looks like you can start the countdown. It looks like nickel. So for $10, he's basically getting a $6 coin mechanism. And then for $4, he's getting these 2. Unless somebody outbids him. Damone just did. He put in $15. And the flaps are hard to find. Oddly enough, when we do restorations, I don't worry about the flaps anymore. I can't do it all. I can't. The focus box scares the kids. See, notice the focus box doesn't come in when I lean forward.
No, it
But
doesn't.
if I lean back like this, the focus box appears.
It's looking for you.
It doesn't like it when I lean back. Nicodemus is the high bidder at $25.
Nice.
I don't think we're going to break $2,000, by the way.
I think we are.
I
I
don't
think
think
we
so.
absolutely
You know,
are.
one thing I completely forgot about, the last item of the night is in the back.
Listen, how many of these shows have I done with you? How many?
I don't know.
How many? Okay. The last item of the night is on a cart. It's right over there.
Oh.
I don't mess around.
Here's a racket.
Yeah, it
didn't.
does feel
I forgot all
like 5,
about it.
Tony.
Oh God.
Sold to Nicodemus.
Pat's tearing me apart.
Yeah, too many is right, by the way.
The
38.
toaster's coming. But we're now up. Now that Nicodemus, Jason bought those, we are now up to a
Legion.
JAMA Mitsubishi Legion board, which is very rare. There's nothing missing from the board. I did go online. This is an oddity. This is one of those, oops, we can't get the chip anymore. So they made this green board that plugs in the socket of where maybe a RAM or a special chip went in. Anyway, when I put, I'm going to plug it in because, see, we plugged it in before, we got just a white screen. But you see, in many cases, and a lot of you will know this, we've plugged in non-working boards and then they work, and then we've plugged in working boards and then they don't. So we're going to try this again, live and in color, to see if anything. Okay, I'm going to turn it off and see if we have even a semblance.
Oh no.
Well, we have that burst of power, which shows it's getting power. We pushed everything in. It doesn't work. It was in a box here, and Kurt found it, and it's dead. It is dead, folks. But it is rare. I think it is. Now, you'll notice the green light's on. Nobody has even bid $5. We didn't even get a $5 bid. Oh, it's called Legion. This is 1960. What is it? 1985 or 86. So, did you see the way it flashed? So the board is not running, but it's see, when you see that burst, that means that the 5 volts is going through the chips. You watch. See that? So the 5 volts is running.
Oh, good.
But it doesn't matter. Anyway, PCB Junkie has bought my, I thought I was going to be rich, Legion board for $35. Oh, God, I'm not even going to make enough money for Applebee's.
There you go.
That's even more. Are you that hungry after you're having your sandwich?
I didn't eat mine, dude. I'll get it
You
later.
didn't?
I did not. Danger zone. Talk
Okay.
to me.
Danger Zone.
Highway 2.
Highway to the danger. Now, what Cinematronics did is they took this original board that had these ROMs in it. They took the ROMs out, and they came up with this board with much bigger chips and ROMs and another processor to run. And it plugs into this. Okay? Unfortunately, this was in a box. It got stored, and the plugs that plug in here, these connectors are damaged.
Negative feedback
What does that mean?
for the bent connector, the bent pin.
Oh. Well, it's a Cinemat system, by the way. This was the game where it was a regular arcade game and the top part moved. Sort of like Robbie the Roto, where Robbie the Robot, where the top moves but the base stays stationary. So you grab 2 handle grips and you flung the screen all over the place. It was really sharp. Unfortunately, we have no way, of course, to test it, but it is the Cinemat, so you could probably do it, but you'd have to fix this.
Yes, you would.
We have a $50 reserve. Nicodemus has come up with $25, but it does not look like anybody has any interest. We'll do one more time. I thought there'd be a lot of excitement about this board, but there's obviously not.
I can't believe that there isn't. I mean,
We will put this in
who
eBay.
doesn't want to just buy a danger zone that you're not sure if it works?
Highway to the danger zone.
Feels like dicking around with it at this point.
No one feels like digging
You know,
around
there
with it.
used to be a time, though, when people were buying stuff. And, you know, I don't
Yeah.
know. But oh, God, Jason, he bid against himself. How's that possible? Oh, look, Alex jumped
Yep,
in at
35.
35. That keeps the auction resetting. That's kind of like a mercy bid. See, until it hits 50, all these people are safe.
45.
PCB Junkie put in 45 because he doesn't want to keep waiting for the 20-second countdown. But if somebody types in 50, they get it.
Yeah,
Up,
that's true.
Jason is getting it.
There you go.
It is not going on eBay. Jason is getting it. Honest to God, Jason, I think you can get at least $100 for it, just the way it is on eBay. Then you have to pay the 20% fees.
Well, of course, yeah. So he better get $120.
Jason said I'll bid just because of PCB.
There you go.
Just to upset poor
And
PCB.
we're gone. Congrats, Jason.
PCB, that was... See, people, when it doesn't meet the reserve, it resets the counter, so you get another 20 seconds to try to sell it.
You need to move that way.
Which is good. We're up to the last item. I am sliding over, and you know that's difficult. At this point, I could lean over and see if the chair tilts and dumps me on the floor.
Do you use OBS for this, or should we try and zoom in?
I can use the OBS. I can. Once Terrakins turns it on the television.
We got juice.
Okay. All right, now, there's an on-off switch inside this.
Yes, there is.
If you hold that for a
Okay.
second. Now, Tony Polio, very generously, again, has come out of the woodwork to help me out. Oh, you have to turn the switch on.
Oh, Scott, can you run over and flip that one on?
All the ones on the bottom, just turn up, and it will come on.
Yep, we're there. We're good.
Inside, let me show you.
Yep.
See what's inside. It's a very beautiful piece of
It is.
equipment.
It's very nice.
And there's a whole bunch of tokens that we're going to give you with it. Now, if we ship this isn't going to be really cheap to ship. I think we could ship it, but I would love it if you picked it up. Now, you program it with these special programming coins.
And you can see, look.
Now it's 5-line. Maybe the bulb is out. Now I think you have to hit
that
this
one?
Oh no, I just rejected it.
I was going to say.
I just rejected
No,
it.
this is a game of skill.
Oh, there we
go.
are.
Yeah.
This is a game of skill, not a game of chance.
Oh. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means either.
Oh, I think we won
You
games.
just killed Darth Vader.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
We got nothing.
I think that means, see what it says? Insert coinage. Oh. Oh, what's this?
I don't know what just happened.
Copyright.
It's neat. Credit.
Well, you'll have to dick with it.
What does CR mean?
I don't know. Maybe
You think it stands for creep?
the Japanese police are coming after us now or something. I don't know. Uh-oh.
Here, let me open it and see.
Look, it's got a coin hopper and everything. That's amazing. Uh-oh. It does
not
not like
happy.
us. Well, you can buy it and figure out what to do with it.
Let's see if this... Oh, that did it. Oh! Nothing. We lost all of our money.
We did.
I think that means insert another coin.
I think you're right. Look, we got...
All right, now. Oh!
Oh, look at that.
We won!
This is great.
We
This
won.
provides hours of entertainment.
Well, J.M. Radkos is the high bidder. Kick it with the dead guy's fake leg. Oh, that's mean. J.M. Radkos, you have purchased this. God, I hope you're local. I don't know where you live. Oh!
We got 10 coins.
10 coinage.
PR Kung Fu for a minute there.
Well, at least we learned what that other button is.
Nothing.
Nothing.
All right.
Well, it's sold. One and
It's a beautiful
quarter.
thing. You want to turn it off?
Yes. Well, just unplug it.
Nope.
That's good enough. JM, you got it. God, I hope you're local.
Now we just have our giveaway.
Okay, now, should we try to sell my leg one more time,
No.
Perry? Please.
No.
Please.
No.
We've already run over. It's past 9.
Yeah, please, one more time. Put the leg up, please. Somebody, I don't want to keep this. Just try it. Look, the leg. Your very own leg. Think of the fun you can have with this.
What number?
33.
33. This is the only thing that didn't sell. Everything else was mercy bids. Good. Okay. Scott is the high bidder at 25. Scott really wants this. Does anybody want to give me $30? You're not going to win it. If you type in 30, it resets the counter. Won't anybody even type in 30? Can you imagine what your wife would say if you brought this home? Okay, we're going to go to the last item of the night.
It's the giveaway.
This is the giveaway. Now, we actually have some really great stuff here, believe it or not. At the last auction a month ago, Phil won these 5 working... Huh?
No, go ahead, keep talking. Keep talking. Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay.
Okay, these 5 working power supplies. Screw terminal. He paid $50 for them.
This is a Fred Sanford
He
prize,
said,
by
put
the way.
this in for free. Then, Scott Parisi has donated a brand new replacement handle, including the mounting shank that you put it in to hold the handle in place. Brand new, right off the shelf of Lowe's. He walked out the door with it.
He did. He keister carried it right past security.
Brand new from Oasis Arcade. Our friend Don has a wonderful bed and breakfast at the
It's a nice soft
Oasis
shirt, by the way.
Arcade
It's actually very nice.
in Georgia. You got to check it out. Type in Oasis Arcade,
It's a large.
and you can stay. He has an arcade that you play in for free if you stay
Tony Todd
in his
ate the
bed and
bagel.
breakfast. And he also calls it in the tiny house.
They have Punny Factory, right?
They have Punny Factory. Welcome to
The
the
Punny
Punny
Factory.
Factory, the smash hit pinball, and you can play it with a shit play field.
Okay, you know what? enough profanity for one night.
Anyway,
You get a mug.
Stringer Film says Oasis Arcade. Well, he donated that T-shirt for us to give away. That was very kind of him.
Mug.
You're going to get a TNT mug that has me on it and the logo and a Pac-Man. Beautiful mug with the red, brand new. You're going to get this. This is a Labyrinth.
Yep,
Labyrinth
that's right.
logo.
It's Barrels
sticker.
of Fun.
Barrels of Fun, I meant.
Yep.
Barrels of Fun Labyrinth.
EMP.
A beautiful pin. This is a beautiful all silver pin. Can you zoom in on this?
Yes, absolutely.
It's beautiful. It's really actually. Let me lower it here. Right there. Oh, you know what, Terry? Turn on the camera because the thing is appearing. Good. Thank you. Here it is. Here. A beautiful pin from Electromagnetic Pinball. And this is a wonderful, wonderful arcade in New Hampshire.
Yes, it is.
And our friends run this arcade. It is so nice. Mike and Emily. It's a very nice arcade. You're also going to get this beautiful, it's still in a seal case, a Tokens Tavern game token in a protective case for you to display. Tokens Tavern. See, a game token right from them. They sent this. They gave us this to give away, so you can play at the. I'm trying to think of where the tavern is.
It's in Texas.
This is deep in the heart of Texas. Yeah. Token Tavern, beautiful, and a working Defender.
It needs
The
a new
batteries
battery.
are dead.
Yeah, it needs a battery.
This is a hallmark. You can hang it on your tree. It runs on 3. There's 3 little silver batteries. They were dead. We took them out of there. They were dead as a doornail, but it does work. You turn it on by just touching the buttons on it, and then it lights up. It's really nice. So that's included. No batteries.
You have a potential buy offer in the chat for the leg from Stringer Film.
I'll buy the leg if you bring it to Yeah, I'll put that on my train. Yeah, my plane. Oh
All
God!
right. Let's get the names going.
Okay,
Nope.
and wait a minute.
We just need this to show
Okay.
the names.
Oh, wait a minute.
And the toaster.
You're also going to get this special, gorgeous, beautiful toaster made by the Rival Company. It may even work.
It's Walmart.
I wanted to throw it out, but
No,
they said
it's part of the giveaway.
it's part of the giveaway.
Absolutely.
So you have to take that too. So you're going to get all this crap at no cost, and he's going to put this in front of the telescreen. Now look, everybody that put a bid in tonight is on the screen. You may see your name. Now this is a random system. We're going to let this run for a moment. And when Terry hits the stop button, the game randomly stops and picks someone out. Did it work?
Brad E.
Who is it?
Brad E.
Brad E. You have to be either won something tonight or be
I don't remember
present.
Brad winning anything.
Brad, are you here? Brad E. Brad E. Brady. No, that's not you, Matt.
You'll get priority
Is
boarding with
it
that
Brad
leg.
Ellison? Are you Brad? That's got to be Brad. Brad Ellison. Are you Brad E? You've got to be. Terry,
Well-
is there a way to check and see if he is?
Todd will sign the toaster.
I
That's
could.
true.
No, Brad E. That may be Brad Eason.
Yeah,
It is. Well, Brad, you just won.
He doesn't want it.
He's not even acknowledging it.
Brad, you have to tell us you won everything.
Stringer, they did call you a lot of things in high school, including Brad E.
Brad, come on. You have to say you won it.
He doesn't want
Uh-oh.
it.
Yes, okay, he does.
Woohoo!
Brad, you are the winner of all this crud.
Congratulations.
It costs you nothing. We will ship it at our expense.
There you go.
And everything's brand new. Well, the power supplies are all tested and working. The little Defender was
does
new,
work.
and
it
it
just
does
needs a
work.
battery. And the toaster's 50-50.
Toaster may work, but I would suggest you clean it. Mousy may have had a nest in there. Who knows? That's it. Now, the real question is, you need to know when our next sale is. Terry's going to put up on the screen our next best offer sale. It is 5 weeks away. Well, actually going on 6. June 9th. It's a Sunday. It's our next available sale night. That will be coming. You can see I'm holding the leg that didn't sell.
It'll be in the next sale.
And Scott is holding a big, giant egg. And obviously my Chuck is holding a reel of film
I
that
was
is
looking at
selling
it.
well.
Yep.
That is, yeah, June is coming. I can't do it in May because Terry has an event the first week of June, and we got Disney. I got all this other stuff going on in May. So June 9th, we're continuing these. Do you know we originally started the best offer sales because it was COVID and we were in big trouble. And it's kind of become fun.
Of course it is.
Scott and Chuck and Tony all volunteer. They come here at no cost. I buy them dinner, and then we'll take them out to Applebee's, but that's not even beginning to count all the hours they have spent here helping us out.
It's all worth it.
They have.
It's
He's
all
very
worth
good
it.
to me.
Absolutely.
He's a very good to me.
Pleasure, Tom.
Yes, absolutely. We love
It's
being
very,
here.
we
And
have
thank you for
fun.
everything.
We do have fun.
Yes.
And we go out to breakfast on every Saturday morning at Daddy Pop's. It won't be this week, of course. This is the last weekend I'm going to be away for anything planned. I'm going to stay put. I got to sell all these films.
I hear that.
We got
Congrats,
so much
Brad.
work.
Congratulations.
Brad is the winner. We do thank you. Thank you all for coming
Yes.
tonight. You know when the next sale is. We will be broadcasting live from Disney World. It's possible that Scott will go live on his channel at the Pinball show.
We could.
You
can.
should. You really should.
If nothing else, we'll shoot some videos so we have some stuff
Yeah,
to post.
yeah.
Absolutely. It'll be fun.
And relive my Smash Yes, the toasters they gave away in Smash Television.
Nice.
TM, trademark. He picked it up. I wonder how many of my Toddisms have been caught on, like TV set, television.
How about the one where you say good night, TNT family?
Do you think we're ready for that?
Yes.
Terry, are you ready?
No.
Terry's on the phone with her stinking phone, but
It's
good
all
night.
good.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, TNT
Thanks
fam.
for watching.
Thanks again.
Ha Good night. Now get out!
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you